Hip-hop job, it's the one on fact. Got 1-900-909 rap. Yes, Santa's got the word, and it's better than toys. My own rap, my...
Featuring for less this season, the Kenner Centurion's evil action figures, Dr. Terror and Hacker.
Just to start out with grievances, kind of last minute there, Silver.
No.
I'm literally editing like 5 minutes before this thing starts.
Well, yeah. I was trying to find stuff for a good thumbnail, and long story short, nothing showed up that I liked, so I made it myself entirely.
We pulled it off, and the audience would have never known. We had our big conversation last week, and I was like, you know what? What if we just talk about 2025 and how balls it was and everything that happened? And then maybe just, I don't know, next week, what we're looking forward towards in the coming year. But before we get to that, we will actually see how things are going. Silver, did old Santa visit your house, break in, steal some things?
He broke in, destroyed everything. Weirdly didn't touch any of the cookies, but left me Alan Wake.
Oh.
That's true. Have you played more of it?
I didn't get a chance to, but what I did play, very, very entertaining.
Yeah, it is a good game. Good Lord. I suppose there's a bunch of stuff I could get into, but I'm not gonna. Year in review. It's been a crazy year on my end. Lots of stuff going on. I watched anime, went to the emergency room.
Your favorite.
Special kind of year.
Yeah, the best.
The recent one or the one we already know of?
Maybe.
Oh gosh.
And as a result of crippling medical bills, everybody got very good but reasonably priced video games.
Very generous. I've enjoyed my Batmaning very much.
Oh, have you been playing Batman?
Yeah.
How you liking it?
I played the first one years and years ago on the 360. It came out on the 360, right?
I believe
originally.
So. Yeah.
Yeah. So it's been fun playing it again because I forgot a lot of stuff.
And they're good. They're really good games. And that's the funny thing. So Ross probably got the most bang for his buck because it was like $5.99 for the trilogy.
Thanks.
And Silver
There's been a lot of crazy sales recently.
Yeah. I mean, they're not gaining any more money from it, so you might as well just mark it down like a psychopath.
Yeah.
Silver got Alan Wake, which is a very good game. It's a very good game. Mm-hmm. And I don't know if Jason knows, but he got Control, which is really good. It's from the same people that made Alan Wake and Max Payne and all those other sorts of things.
Yeah. I've been meaning to get to that game. Now I will.
Well, now you can. because Control's a good game. Yeah, and so I mean, it's the thought that counts more than anything. I got a special gift, much to my surprise, as Silver was determined to come and see the joy of a child.
The boyish wonder.
The boyish wonder as I received the present. Because apparently she had to see my face.
I had to see your non-reaction. Be like, yeah, we did.
I woke up like 10 minutes before you gave it to me.
Yeah.
And I was like, what's up? Yeah, Ross and
He was
Silver.
sitting in my room forever, and I'm like, dang, that'll be worth it.
Ross and Silver conspired to give me a Wii U.
And Jason.
And Jason. And so I got a Wii U. It's
the
exciting.
one you didn't have?
Yeah, it's the one I didn't have. Basically, I've got all the Nintendo consoles except for, I guess, the GameCube and the Switch 2 now.
Yes.
Nice.
And I've been playing Batman 3, Lego Batman 3,
Nice.
Zombie U.
Batman were fun games.
Yeah. It had, so Ross, I did figure out how to change the parental code.
Oh, thank God.
So apparently, in order to change it, you have to get a code from Nintendo. So you have to fail logging in multiple times, and it gives you like this code that you're supposed to give to Nintendo. But somebody figured out that code is basically issued by Nintendo based upon the type of console and the date. So they created a website that'll just generate the response code you put in to reset the parental code.
That's cool.
So I don't have to go through Nintendo to convince them that this console's probably been owned by 3 different people.
Right.
So I do now have full control of the Wii U. I've been hesitating to log into Nintendo through it, because what's the point?
Yeah. I mean, is the store even up for that thing anymore?
No, it actually stopped running last year.
Damn.
Yeah. So it's like if it runs updates, like it'll update the game. But apparently it's really good for modding, and so I'm like tempted to. There are certain games for the Wii U that specifically you get the Wii U for. And one of them being not Breath of the Wild, which weirdly it did come out for the Wii U. Did you know that?
I did not know that, but when I was looking for games to try and find at the local used game store near your area. I saw that it released for Wii U, and I was like, wait, what?
No way.
I was like, I can't believe that. That's
I bet
weird.
It's terrible.
I would imagine it's very, very dodgy on the Wii U, but you know.
Mario Kart 8 came out for the Wii U as well.
Really?
Yes. But the big one to get would be Wind Waker, because apparently it's the best version of Wind Waker you can get. Skyward Sword came out on it, but they already came out with Skyward Sword on the Switch.
On the Switch? Yeah.
Yeah.
And there are a few games that are sort of Wii U specific that came out for the Switch that are probably better for the Wii U. There was was it Wonderful 100 or something like that?
Okay. Yeah, I know what one you're talking about.
Yeah, it's supposed
to. That's the.
I have it for the Switch, and I can tell it's meant to be played on the Wii U. Because there's like touchscreen stuff, and it's like, it needs the pad.
Yeah.
And there are a few other ones. No, but it's cool. I got the Wii U. I'm usually the one conspiring to big gift other people, so it's super exciting.
Yeah. Thank you, pawn shops, for the great deal.
Now it's just time to like track down like certain consoles. You got to get the certain games that came out of that console. Like I still need to go back for the Wii and get something like Paper Mario or whatever, and
Oh yeah.
because certain games just you got to get it on that console. So yeah, it's exciting to go down that road and play it. And it integrates. It has. I don't know if it's supposed to be demo-y or whatever, but it has Mario Kart 8 on it.
Oh.
Yeah, and even though I own the better version, it was kind of fun to go back and play it because the track map is on the tablet screen, which is interesting.
No.
And like your place in the race. So I'm racing and it doesn't clutter up the screen. And if I want to look down at the track map, I just glance down at my tablet.
Neat.
But yeah,
That's kind of neat. Yeah.
They do unique stuff like Zombie U. Your inventory is on the screen as well as the map.
Don't you, if you use scoped guns, doesn't it use it on the pad too?
I don't know. I haven't seen the scope gun yet, but
Okay.
apparently Star Fox heavily uses the tablet because it'll make you aim with it and stuff.
Ah, interesting.
Yeah. Star Fox would be one of those games to get. So yeah, now it's just I got to slowly gather around the games.
Time to amass.
Yeah. Good time. And it's a funny looking console. It just I've never had any time or whatever with it.
Yeah, it's very deep.
It's deep and long.
Yeah, it's really weird.
And narrow.
Yep.
Meant to not have a huge profile, I guess.
Yeah, which makes sense, especially for, I mean, even though it's not been that long ago since it released, I mean, long enough ago that people still had like entertainment centers with like the TV sitting in it and stuff.
Yeah. I'd have to imagine that's what it was. Yeah, and it's sitting right next to the Wii.
Love it.
Which is just bloatware now. Everybody's got a Wii. You can find them at garage sales and swap meets for like $10 or whatever. But I waited in line for that thing.
Yeah. I remember like they were hard to get for like almost a year.
Seriously hard to get. People immediately bought them and then went and put them on eBay for exorbitant amounts of money, and they got those prices.
Yeah,
it was insane.
And it was an event waiting all night for that thing too, because like my car ran out of battery and it was way across the parking lot at Walmart, and the alarm went off. And they couldn't get the alarm off because the battery was dead. It was something like that. So I'd call my brother-in-law and I could see him in the distance as I'm sitting in line trying to get the alarm turned off.
Please.
You can't lose your place in line, man.
I didn't expect it to be as cold. I know that's stupid during winter, but I started freezing, and a gal I know went and got a blanket for me before she went home from her car.
Oh, that's nice.
So I had to sit under the blanket, just half frozen.
The things we do for the Wii in those days.
Yeah. And I didn't even play it as much as I really should have. And the Wii is one of those things in retrospect, if you had the money, you would have just filled it with virtual console games.
Yeah.
Oh God, yeah. Yeah.
I think I have a couple. I have like Ocarina, and I have the NES Ninja Turtles game.
Hell yeah.
The Impossible to Beat one. I think I might have a couple other ones.
That stupid water level. Ugh.
Yeah, or the electricity where you die. At least when they came out with all of the Ninja Turtle games in one disc. Was it a year or two ago?
Yeah.
And you could save state, so you could actually beat that level. As opposed to just give your one shot. But I actually do own it for the NES proper. So I guess if I wanted to punish myself and beat it the way Satan intended.
The way the good Lord intended.
Struggle my way through that thing. There are a lot of games in the past that just had special difficulty.
Yeah.
It was like one level just stopped you dead, and you never progressed beyond it.
Well, especially as a kid, it's just
Yeah.
it was never meant to be. Jason, how were the holidays? Did you get special gifts?
Oh, busy. I mean, we of the past few days, I'm trying to think of how many days we actually spent at home as opposed to with family.
The joys.
Yeah. I mean, it's the family thing, you do it, but at least for me, always in the back of my mind, I'm thinking, well, have I stayed long enough that if I leave now, will everybody be okay?
Just Irish goodbye out of there.
Yeah. Actually, one day I decided that I'd had enough, and so I went and I told my wife I'm going to go home and walk the dog. I went and walked my dog, and then I came back.
See, yeah, you don't come back. What is it Jim at the office said about how do you leave parties early without people getting upset? Is you have to leave an impression. You have to say some anecdote. You have to be there long enough to see some event that everybody will talk about and then take a couple pictures.
Yep.
And then that's it. That's all you need.
Someone get drunk and does
That'll
something silly and you're like, I saw that. I could talk about it later and pretend like I was there the whole time.
Oh, thank God.
It's mathematical calculation. Would you get any special gifts from all of the 40 children, Jason? Or are they just finger paints and glitter?
The macaroni necklace.
Yeah.
Just
I'm trying to
disappointment.
think. No. I don't know. We do things kind of weird here. We do 3 presents so that we're not going overboard with anything. And it might be that one of the presents is pretty expensive. And so like my wife and I are going out of town together next month, and so that was one of our presents. And we all got funny t-shirts and stuff, so that was another present. And I'm trying to figure out what to do because I just really didn't have anything in mind this year, as far as the third present goes. So,
usually when people don't know what to get me, they get me gift cards for local food establishments. So I don't know how much money for Chick-fil-A. It's not
Delicious.
written. It's not written down.
Well, you'll find out when you get there, pal.
$20 from my sister for Panda Express.
Ooh,
Nice.
Gonna get me some honey chicken over there.
absolutely.
Authentic Chinese meal.
Yes, the most authentic.
Then someone's gonna arrest me for causing a scene.
As you do when you're at that kind of establishment.
See, if I had, you always have that, like, if I had money, I would do stupid things. Ross, I saw a Christmas sweater with that guy on it.
No, really?
Yeah. And I was like, that's a sweater for Ross, because it was just him being arrested, and underneath it says succulent Chinese meal.
A succulent Chinese meal? Unhand my penis?
What was it? Congratulations on that hole, sir. Quite a good one there.
Well, and I like how he was interviewed years later, and it's like, well, did you do the thing you were arrested for? He's like, oh yeah, totally. It's like, oh, all right, well.
Just cause a scene, cause
You were
disruption.
very convincing, sir.
Or how was the Jesus' birthday, Ross?
Oh, it was wonderful. The demon known as Santa came into our home and left presents. It was lovely. We couldn't look at him in the eyes, otherwise you'd get consumed. No, it was good. I got some fun stuff. This is gonna sound really weird, but I got a bread maker and it makes like a little personal loaf. You just put all the stuff in there, and it mixes it, and then bakes it, and it's all done in like 45 minutes.
Your
It's
own
awesome.
personal loaf.
Yeah, because I hate buying bread because I can never get through it all. Because you can only have so many sandwiches before you're like, I shouldn't. I'm done now for a week or two, and now I'm set. The
right amount of bread, I guess.
Yeah, like if they sold like at the store, if they had like half loaves, and there's a few out there that make them. I think Sara Lee makes something like that, but like it's not any cheaper. So it's like, well, okay. I mean, I guess I'm not wasting bread, but still. I also got Smiling Friends season 1.
Oh, have you watched it?
No, I watched the first episode with my girlfriend because she's down for the holidays. Bless her. And she's not the biggest fan, so we're I'm gonna hold off until she's gone.
Well, it's an Oni Plays, and they have their own sort of humor, and if you don't get it, you don't get it.
Yeah, it can be a bit much. It's certainly not the most obnoxious thing that I find funny, but it's also probably not great for her. So,
and season 2 just recently ended. So,
yeah. But and I also got Armored Core 6, so I look forward to pulling what little hair I have left out, trying to finish that at some point.
That's one of those games that came out last year where it's like I still intend on playing it when it's cheap and available.
Yeah. Yep. And that was on my Christmas gift, like my list last year, because like with my sister, we just send each other Amazon lists because, especially for her, it is like so much easier because I know the things she likes, but specifically, I have no clue. So, and this year I got it. So I was pretty excited.
Nailed it. Usually I'm pretty on the ball. Usually really thoughtful.
Yeah.
Not always, but usually.
On occasion.
Well, we pulled it off. I mean, I don't know if I'm ever going to beat that that picture of Shockmaster.
Oh, that is a special place in my heart and home. I love that thing. It makes me very happy. Every time I see it, I'm just like, yeah.
You didn't get the Girls in Panzer as much as I did, but it's still funny to me.
Oh, I that show is great. I do enjoy it.
It is a good show.
It took me forever to get through it.
Oh, did you finally finish it?
I think right before I moved home, yes.
Well, and it's just taken serious. Girls have tank battles.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
It's just the historicity of all of the tanks and stuff. You're just like, mm-hmm.
They did an excellent job animating those tanks. Let me tell you.
Love that.
Well, they apparently worked closely with the British Tank Museum on designs and stuff. It's just not on their functionality because there's a moment where they drift a tank.
Yeah. Oh.
He's drifting into the turn.
It's like, oh yes, well-known drifting tanks, absolutely.
It doesn't near the end. They run into like a Yagut's tiger or something, just some absurd mega tank, and it's like, oh,
yes.
I
can't remember if it was a mouse or yeah.
It might have been the mouse, but it was just some ridiculous like we can't beat this.
Just gotta wait for it to break down.
Cab Crew says, I don't get it. Meat Canyon-esque humor, disturbing and audacious. You're right.
Yeah.
You're not wrong.
It's fair. Like I get it. I just, I do enjoy it. Like,
what's his name with the nasally voice?
Zach.
To give you an idea of the type of humor these guys have, I heard a story of him running into another YouTuber at Disneyland. And he said the guy was telling the story, and he said, Zach came up to me, whispers into my ear, my dad can beat up your dad, and then leaves.
Oh, that's great.
This
Love
is the
it.
type of guys. I saw a video where they were playing this old video game and they were in some like Egyptian thing. And Zach was like, did you guys know that all of the characters and like people in this are actual AI that are actually thinking beings, and that everyone you kill, you're actually destroying a unique, personality. Like, what are you talking about, Zach?
Oh, okay, Zach. Thank you.
They're goofy guys that refuse to grow up. They're just, yeah. And it's
We love them
exactly their
for it.
humor. Like Smiling Friends reminds me, humor-wise, just sort of nailing the oddballness of what Rick and Morty was early before it went off the rails.
Yeah, that first season especially.
And somebody brought up, it's like, well, what's going to happen when Smiling Your Friends gets like out of control and they want to make all this other stuff? And I think Zach was like, I'll destroy it first.
Yeah.
He's like, I'm not going to
imagine
turn it
he'd let that
into
happen.
a Rick and Morty.
They're too real.
I think Rick and Morty sort of broke itself when it had that Szechuan sauce moment.
Oh God, yes, absolutely.
We had people who thought that they were being funny going into McDonald's and jumping up and down on the counter screaming Szechuan sauce and
Ugh.
I'm Pickle Rick or whatever. And even the people that made the show were like,
This is too much. We've gone too far.
This has got really stupid, everybody.
Can we not be this way?
Now, not even the original guys are in it.
Yeah, that's the weirdest thing. It's like a zombie corpse. Because is anyone originally involved in it still?
I don't know.
I kind of fell off.
There's
'cause it
probably
got really
one or two of the
fancy.
original guys still involved, but they're probably like totally behind the scenes stuff as
Yeah.
opposed to.
We're
on the
getting a
camera thing.
second High on Life next month.
Oh,
really?
Right.
Yeah. And I don't even know it's the same people that remotely, because what's his name was heavily involved in the first one.
Yeah.
It wouldn't
Frickin-
surprise me if the original people weren't involved. That kind of seems par for the course for video game sequels nowadays.
Yeah. Squanch
Sadly.
Games, their studio.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, the studio puts it out and it makes a ton of money, so they think we need to do a second game and immediately start going to town on creating the second game without getting any of the input from the creative team that made the first one a success to begin with.
Well, and like the original stuff was basically the brainchild of like 2 or 3 people.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
And one of
And they
them
would have
had
to pay them more.
Well, one of them had accusations and was removed, and he did the voices for a
Oh.
lot of the stuff.
A lot of it.
So now the
Yeah.
characters don't sound right, and the show doesn't feel right because he's not writing it.
Yeah. Yeah.
And he does all the
Sad.
voices for everything.
That's a whoopsie.
Yeah,
That'll do it.
he's the main. He is the main voice for. Is it Rick?
Uh,
I think it might be
No.
Morty.
it was Morty. Yeah.
Yeah, and then he's the main voice for like one of the main guys in High on Life, and
Yeah. Royland. Actually, he was both.
oh well, there you go. He was both the main characters.
Yeah, that's right. He was both.
So you see how it just doesn't
little bit
feel right
schizophrenic
anymore when he's
Yeah, it's
Oh yeah.
kind of
Yeah.
hosed.
well. And accusations are one thing, and look, I understand crazy stuff happens in this world, but accusations. A lot of people get accused, but then nothing comes of it, or there are no prosecutions or whatever. And it's like it still might be true, but then again, do we just punish people because of accusations, or do we?
Mm.
You know what I mean?
Unfortunately, that's kind of what the past couple of years have all been about. It's not about what you can prove; it's about how loud you can scream.
Just sort of throw mud at the wall, and it's enough to get everybody's attention.
Yeah, sadly.
And freaking 2025 was just a crazy year.
Oh,
Like, I was going down
lot of
lists of
stuff,
like, oh, the best games of the 2025 or the best movies. And I'm sitting there going, I forgot that was even this year.
Yeah.
and you're sitting there thinking, this made it onto a best? Man, this year sucked.
Oh, every best of list were bad. Like everyone.
Especially movies. Good Lord.
Every time I
Any
hit
other
them,
year,
well, just games like I've never heard of this game. Why is it in your top 20?
Mm-hmm.
any
Oh
other
my God.
year, these would be bottom of the barrel.
Or at least like a end of the list. But now you're
Yeah.
having to put them like in the top 10.
Uh-huh.
But we're going to go over some of the lists, and we're going to reflect on the big events, things that have happened, maybe update on some stuff. But I thought it'd be fun to just kind of sit down and look at what they had to say on some of these. So the best games of 2025. Hades 2. I heard good things about Hades 2, so I'm not surprised this would be on a list.
Mm-hmm.
But then you sort of reflect, and I know we haven't gone through all the games, but you sort of reflect on the big AAA games, and you go, what, none of them are going to be mentioned, or did they all just suck?
Basically, it was the year of the indie, huh?
I guess it's like, make a good game, don't spend a lot of money, you'll be fine.
Yeah.
The classic.
Well, I haven't played Hades, but I've always heard good things, so I mean, I'm happy with good games succeeding.
Yeah.
Split Fiction. I've seen this game on multiple Game of the Year stuff on multiple sites, and I've never heard of it.
Yeah, it's one of those co-op, like not necessarily couch, but like a co-op. It's the same thing as
It's made by the people that made Take-Two.
yeah, it's Take-Two.
Yeah.
Or It Takes Two, yeah. Yeah, I got my fill of that like a year or two ago, so I wasn't like super stoked to play that kind of game right now.
Absalom. I haven't heard of this.
I've heard a lot about this recently. Apparently, it's a side-scrolling beat 'em up, and it's been getting a lot of good reviews.
Well, good.
Yeah, I've not heard of this one.
And I'm a beat 'em up fan. See, Arc Raiders. I've heard a lot of good things about Arc Raiders.
This one's been getting a lot of press. This released right around the same time as Battlefield 6. Arguably this one. I mean, they're different games. This is an extraction shooter. But
and Arc Raiders is kind of the sleeper hit. It kind of came in under the radar.
Yeah, I remember earlier in the year, I mean, we talked about it on a show, but like this had a alpha, beta, whatever demo right around the same time as Marathon. And this absolutely trounced Marathon.
Came out the winner.
Yep. Just from that alone.
I heard of Blueprints that it's a fun puzzle game, and it was sort of hot for that 1 week when all the streamers were playing it, and then I haven't heard anything since.
Yeah.
I like puzzle games. The thing is that a lot of times I get them on my tablet, and unfortunately, in translating from tablet from PC to tablet, the thing that gets lost is when you're using your mouse on the PC, it'll change to let you know that something is clickable, and you don't get that on the tablet.
Your finger doesn't change.
Tablet games are puzzle games are awesome for tablets, but the fact that you don't know that you can click on something, you end up getting stuck for too long on certain puzzles.
But yeah, I mean, I heard good things. I know nothing about this. Like, I don't watch streaming.
Yeah.
But this
No, I
seemed to
don't
hit pretty
anymore.
well. Cabernet. Yeah, I have no idea.
No.
I've never heard of this.
Is that lady eating a rabbit?
I
Like
hope
a
so.
live rabbit?
Kind of looks like it. I bet it's about vampires or some shit.
Yeah,
Oh wait, yeah, it says it right there. Anyone looking to sink their teeth into a vampire story. Nice.
Nailed it.
We all know
God,
Silver's
I'm
really into
good.
vampires.
Heck yeah.
Claire Obscure, it was the game of the year across the board. I've played the first bit. It's really interesting game, and I really need to get back into it to sort of keep going.
Yeah, I just started playing it this week.
Oh, you have? How'd you like it?
I'm gonna sound like an old man. I don't like turn-based RPGs that make me QTE. I hate that.
I understand that 100%.
Like I hate, especially because, like, frankly, the game's really pretty, and like I like watching the fights, and it's like I don't. So
Well,
now I have to sit there and like concentrate, and the dodging and the parry isn't like a normal action game where like it has weight, so you have to like anticipate the weight of your character moving.
And you
It's
have
just,
to
like,
understand their move set in order to parry correctly.
Yeah, so I mean, at least the first time you see an enemy, you're getting hit at least once.
But I will say it is not only good looking, but it is a fascinating world. Like I was immediately like, what's going on here? Like I was really interested in the story.
I'm interested. It's a game I'm going to keep playing, but it's good lord, it's got a learning curve. And frankly, if it just had weight to the parrying and the dodging, I think I would probably pick it up a little easier for me. And I'm not necessarily good at those kind of games. Like I do okay, but that's probably the hardest part for me. So, but yeah, I am going to keep playing it for sure. It is something. It is quality.
Some giant lady writing the number in the sky, and you can't live past 33 or whatever.
Yeah, the age keeps getting younger and younger, and bad times is happening.
France apocalypse.
You know what I think it is? I think it's those frogs testing nukes down the Pacific. I think that's what the problem was.
It's such a fascinating, like it's been a while since somebody has written like a unique fantasy story that's all its own. And these are ex-Ubisoft people too.
Yep.
Who pitched this, from my understanding, pitched this to Ubisoft and they turned it down and just left and made it their own.
Can you imagine if they, I mean, even if they just left them to their own devices and basically the same game came out, I mean, this would be huge for Ubisoft.
Well, did you know that they were up for like the Indie Game Awards and they removed them because they found out that they used some AI in its development?
I saw that, yes.
It's like, all right, calm down.
And I literally, like, from what I remember hearing, although I don't think it's been super confirmed, but from what I remember hearing, it was like placeholder stuff that wasn't even in the end game anyway. So
lame.
Incredible.
The first thing that France has made in a long time that I care about. And
the Indie Game Awards are being petty bitches about it.
They certainly are. It is good, Cap Cruz. It is good. I mean, at least the story and stuff. I understand the quick-timey sort of parry and dodge thing. Because party with the turn-based is you just kind of want to sit back.
Yeah.
And engage with it. Instead, I have to be very active in every battle.
Which makes me sound like a crusty old man. But it's like, I don't... but to my perspective, and I get why it sounds like that, but then from my perspective, it's like, why'd you have to, like attention span, like, ruin my RPG? You know what I mean? Like, which also makes me sound like a crusty old man. But, like, wow, whatever.
Yeah, and despite that, it does have a very classic, like, JRPG turn-based feel to it.
Yeah, and that's why I think it baffled me so much, because I had heard this game was so good, but I didn't know it had that in there. And then like, the first thing, it's like QTE, like, oh god, like, oh man, now I gotta like pay attention. Like, damn it.
Now I gotta pay attention.
Ross gets notoriously frustrated.
Yeah, I do.
If it's up your alley, it's a recommend. I mean, it won so many Game of the Year awards, and
I mean, it swept the Game Awards. It did really well at other places other than Indie Game Awards, apparently.
Apparently. Fairly tiny studio of leftover Ubisoft devs. And they pull this thing off, and it's like, dude.
Yeah. I mean, it's really impressive. Genuinely awesome.
I think it's the big dev setup why they can't produce anything worth a darn. They lack creativity and the ability to sort of come up with something unique, and this is such a unique story.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep, absolutely. And I don't know. It is just so funny. It's like, wow, and Ubisoft passed on this, and now look at them. Look at how they're doing this year.
Partially owned by China?
Yeah, they got sold out to a CCP-owned company. That's fun.
Good luck with that.
Yep.
Donkey Kong Bonanza, it's the only one real big standout. That and like Mario Kart is the big standouts for the Switch 2 this year. So I'm not surprised that this is kind of this stood out as far as people's lists of good games to come out this year. So yeah, it makes sense.
Yeah.
Switch 2, I mean, after the first 2 games, I really haven't heard much.
Yeah.
I don't own one, so I'm not tapped into it. So basically something has to stand out for me to actually notice.
Yeah, if anything, there's more frustration with the Switch 2 that we've heard post-release.
Yeah. Well, there was this, I didn't include it in the list, but there was this thing where apparently Nintendo had restricted their carts to like 64 gigs.
Oh, God.
And it had an effect where that's why a lot of people were turning to the basically DRM activated carts as opposed to using them because not all of them can fit and all this other stuff. And then suddenly the studio apparently worked it out with Nintendo where they could make different size of carts. And then they released this thing where it's like, oh, well, Nintendo's allowing us to use a couple other sizes. And then they had to retract it and be like, well, Nintendo hasn't confirmed. And it's like we realized Nintendo could make other sizes, but they don't want people to believe that they can, because then they're going to expect Nintendo to make bigger carts or different size carts.
Isn't that just baffling though? Like, why not? Is it going to be that much more expensive for you, Nintendo? How much money? I mean, I realize they're like at least the image they try to project is like the little man in the room, but it's like you are number 2 at the very least.
Forever.
Yeah, and frankly, I think you're going to be the last man standing as far as consoles go. So, like, what is it going to cost you that much money? Like, I don't think so. If we were talking in terabyte world, sure. But,
if I recall, the studio went out of their way to try and make sure the game fit completely on the cart. And that's why they worked something out with Nintendo. But unfortunately for them, if you buy the physical copy, they were going to have to charge like $10 more. But at this point, I would prefer the physical if it's all fit on the cart. So
yeah, unfortunately, that's the way we're going. But the sad thing is, waiting for it to go down in price because it's a Nintendo thing. I mean, you're going to be waiting for a while, and then that window that it'll be cheaper will be brief.
Yeah,
because then it'll go above MSRP after the Switch 2 ends its run. So it's like, good luck.
Yep. Elden Ring Night Rain. Elden Ring, the first one, was a huge release. Night Rain's sort of this odd where it was built to be a co-op multiplayer game.
Yeah.
I've never played it, so I really can't weigh in on whether or not it's any good.
Yeah, I've not played it either. I've heard good things, but it's kind of just seems like more Elden Ring in a way.
Well, and this year, me and Silver actually finally finished off Elden Ring together.
The Rangs.
I know it was months ago, but me and her made a huge effort this year to finish off the old Rang.
Oh yeah, you got me to max out the achievements on that.
Yeah, we maxed out the achievements on Elden Ring. And it's actually not very hard to do. There are other Soulsborne games that are almost impossible to max out the achievements on.
Oh my gosh, the first one, I'm never gonna max that.
One of the hardest ones for me, well, difficulty-wise, would be Sekiro. One of the hardest ones, just time-consuming, is probably for me Dark Souls 3.
No, sure.
Yeah.
Because there are like certain items you had to get, and it's this whole thing. So to give you the idea of how easy Elden Ring was, it's like you had to get so many of the unique weapons, and it's like 10 of them, or so many of the unique spells, and it's like 10 of them. To get max achievements on, let's say, Dark Souls 3, you have to get every ring, every spell, every unique weapon. I mean, it's not just 10 of, you're talking like 30 plus of, which took multiple playthroughs. And some of those items were restricted to having to play multiplayer competitively.
I hate those achievements where it's like, oh, you have to get to a certain level in the killing other players thing, or
That's why I hated Dark Souls 3 so much. It's like, oh, it's miserable. Other players are preventing me from even getting this achievement.
This sucks.
Oh, it's the old Final Fantasy Tactics game. So this was always going to be a big release for me. Yeah. I've played a lot of Final Fantasy Tactics in my day and have beaten it multiple times. Great. It's great. It's basically the prettiest, most complete, nicest way to play it as of current. The biggest problem is it doesn't have all of the added stuff that War of the Lions had, but apparently on principle they didn't include it because they considered it not to be a part of the original intent for the game because they were getting all purist about it. It's this whole thing.
That's stupid.
In a weird turn of events, so there are a few extra secret characters you can get. One of them is actually Cloud from Final Fantasy VII.
Right.
And you might go, oh, what a neat Easter egg. Little did you know that Tactics actually released at about the same time as 7.
Right.
So the Easter egg wasn't so much of everybody's favorite Cloud, Edgelord. It's like people didn't really know who Cloud was. It was just this fun side thing.
Yeah.
In War of the Lions, you could actually get Balthier from Final Fantasy 12.
Oh.
He's the sky pirate, if you recall.
Yeah. Huh.
But Cloud in the original Final Fantasy Tactics was terrible. For a few different reasons.
Way under leveled.
Well, so when you get him, you're usually a lot higher level. I can't remember what level would you be?
It's late game when you.
Well, it's like 20 plus sort of thing.
Yeah.
And so you get Cloud, and he starts at 1. So you have to specifically level Cloud up. And then he has special abilities called limit breaks, right? And here's the problem. He can't use his limit breaks unless he has a materia sword. The materia sword is terrible compared to late game weapons. So he's not doing very good damage when you get him late game, and he's under leveled. So you have to level him up on the side just grinding. And the limit breaks, their move, I guess would be the how long it takes to cast, takes so long that the highest limit breaks you can get, by the time it comes out, the guy has moved. Like he's just not there. So they've improved things in the new release where you get the Materia Blade, but you also get Materia Blade Plus. And the Materia Blade, you get it right out the gate. You don't have to find it on top of a volcano in a secret map or whatever. The Materia Blade Plus you can find later, but it's actually good. So you can actually you actually want to use it. There are certain things you can do to up his casting speed now that'll improve it a lot, so his abilities don't just suck completely. And so he's actually not. He's not bad. He's not the great. He's not Orlando or whatever. Like the thunder god who destroys the map on his own. If you've seen this picture, he's the guy with the hood on and the purple armor.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, he's a monster on the battlefield. He will destroy all. He is the greatest character that has ever existed in the game. Legendary-wise, he can almost solo most of the map.
Great.
And it's funny because before you would level up characters to get all the special abilities, to get the +3 move from what is it, the mimic that would give it to you. So you do all these other things. By the time you got in the final boss, you destroy the final boss in like 5 seconds because your character is so beefy.
God.
So it's not even a challenge at that point. But I mean, the game's fun. I love me some tactics games. And we did get some tactics related games finally with Triangle Strategy. Not quite the same, but Unicorn Overlord was sort of leaning into that sort of thing. So that there has been nostalgia for Final Fantasy Tactics, which spawned a lot of other games after that for quite some time. Despite the fact that there was a precursor to this game called Ogre Battle or whatever, which is another tactics game made by the same people, which actually got a release on PS5, which I always intend on buying, but look at Rhett, he has no money, medical debt. So I still intend on wanting to buy Ogre Battle, but they did re-release that on PS5, so I mean that's exciting. Tactics is a great game if you're into sort of an old school JRPG. They're very authentic. They even add a screen filter to make it look like you're using it on an original screen.
Oh, cool.
This is what it looks like. This sort of pixely, sort of soft to it. That's what it looks like in the game. And anything they added to it, like menu stuff and whatnot, just streamlines it a little bit. So it's actually easier to move around and do stuff. It's a great rendition. If you weren't into it, you're not going to be into it now. But if you always wanted to go down that trek, it's one of the best Final Fantasies, and it's a complex drama of a story where there's like a civil war going on and people undermining each other and this weird class warfare thing. And then in the background, there's war going on with demons. And no one believes you, and you're trying to stop like the gates of hell from consuming the earth, and they're really like preoccupied with the civil war and who's going to come out on top to rule the kingdom. It's drama.
You're like, there isn't going to be a kingdom.
I mean, Jason, you beat it, right?
No, I got pretty far, but I didn't end up beating.
But you would attest to the story being very complex.
Oh yeah, the story is great.
Yeah. Lots going on, childhood friends turning into just scumbags. It's a whole that's a whole thing. I could talk about Final Fantasy Tactics forever. What I won't want to talk about is Ghost of Yotei. Here's the problem. Ghost of Tsushima was such a dang good game. It is one of those, like, I love Ghost of Tsushima. It was the joke between me and Silver for a long time. Is Ghost of Tsushima. Did I get you Ghost of Tsushima at the time, Silver?
I think my brother had it. And I just stole it from him.
But she actually one Christmas got me like the art book for it.
Yeah.
It's such a beautiful game. The Japanese loved Ghost of Tsushima so much that basically you heard from Japanese devs, they're like, it's the game we always should have made.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
It's very romantic to Japan. I saw Western people going, like some kid in high school going, after playing Ghost of Tsushima, I finally decided I'm moving to Japan. And it's like, you do realize this is like romantic samurai era.
Yeah,
like
500 years ago, pal.
like leaves falling. Like this is idealizing samurai in a way that they weren't actually like this.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
So calm down.
Find a random hot spring amongst the ginkgo leaves. And
the wind blows and the sakura flowers fall past you, and this is not how it's going to look when you go. I'm just telling you right now.
Faint flute noises in the background.
A random Lion King rock to sit at and make poetry.
Ross, to tell you how Japanese this game is, you do play a flute.
Oh, yeah.
Hell yeah.
You sit and write poetry.
Oh my god.
Samurai famously would write poetry before they die, and he writes poetry in the game.
As you
and
do.
There's so many random hot springs you can find just in the middle of nowhere that you can just run up to and hop in.
You unlock stuff with the map as well as items and stuff by going to Shinto shrines and finding ancient Shinto shrines to gods in the mountains. And guess what? You know who helps lead you there? Foxes. You know why foxes? Because they're messengers of the gods.
Messengers of the gods, yeah.
Follow the foxes through the mountains just to get to a real
it's so romantic towards Japanese culture. It's absurd. They
parkour to the shrine.
They have a filter that gives it a grainy feel so that you feel like you're in Seven Samurai.
No,
and the camera function?
Yeah. But there was a while where me and Silver would just send each other images of us in landscapes doing cool things.
Yeah. You'd always send me ones that were like cool, epic mid-battle ones, and I'd send you back one of like beautiful cherry blossoms by the Shinto shrine.
Oh, good lord.
So to describe to you, we are right up the alley of a sequel. I have no intention of playing this game.
Oh.
The classically matriarchal Japanese society would be super accepting of a woman samurai. Especially a lesbian woman samurai.
Yeah, you know. They'd love it.
Apparently, the change in it to Ghost of Yotei and not carrying on the story of Jin Sakai surprised the Sony devs because they didn't know until they released the trailer.
Oh my god.
And it kind of upset some people. And you might go, oh, well, it's still amazing. Most reliable numbers, it did not sell as well as the first one. Even if it sold decently, which it seems like it sold decently, it's still down from the first game.
Yeah.
And you sell a sequel based upon the reputation of the first one. Now, here's what I've heard, and I'm not surprised this is the news. It's beautiful. The gameplay's really fun. The story's terrible.
Yeah.
And it's like, yeah. I mean, that's the same story I have for Spider-Man 2. Beautiful, gameplay still just as good as the first game because you're playing off of the stuff from the first game. Story sucks balls. And there you go.
Keep getting away with it.
They keep getting away with it. What a travesty of a waste. You have your stupid agenda.
Yeah, for no good reason.
No good reason.
Like, just stupid. They had a layup and they decided not to take it.
Yep.
Yep.
Goodnight Universe. I've never heard of this.
I have literally never heard of this. Not even heard. Like,
it's a 9 out of 10 from GameSpot.
Great. That's a good sign.
Looks like you're a baby.
Oh, good.
You're 6 months old. You've started developing psychic powers.
Oh my god.
And all you want is for your family to love you while you also deal with secret tech corporation looking to harness your abilities for nefarious purposes.
Neat.
I was sure hoping they're going to say the sequel to Among the Sleep. You know, that horrible game.
Yeah. Herdling. Yeah, I don't know.
I have heard of this.
Oh, well. There you go.
I'm surprised it's on this high up on a list, but it's all right, I guess.
Okay.
Hollow Knight, Silver.
Oh, heck yeah.
Yeah.
Folk Song is beautiful.
Silver's our resident Hollow Knight obsessed individual.
Yes. This game is amazing. I don't think it's as hard as the first one. Honestly, the first one was really hard. This one doesn't feel as hard.
Interesting. All right.
I don't know. It could just be all that Dark Souls.
Let's say maybe you just see the Matrix now. Maybe that's all
Yeah.
it is.
You play enough Souls games and you start to see the Matrix.
Exactly. It's a great game.
It's a beautiful
Fun
looking
story.
game.
Oh yeah, all the characters are just adorable.
Hand art and all that. Just, yeah. Apparently Mortal Kombat Legacy Collection came out. Sweet.
Oh yeah, I saw that. Yes.
Mortal Kombat 2 is probably still the peak. I'm just gonna say.
Oh, most certainly. I mean,
Just
I'm
like
sure people
Street
who are
Fighter
mega nerds
2.
about it will have something to say, but not me.
Yeah. None of the Street Fighter 3 Alpha or whatever. Street Fighter 2.
No, that's right. Precisely.
Keeper, where you play as I've heard of this game. It's from Double Fine, so the weirdos at
Yep.
Double Fine, and you play as a lighthouse with legs.
Yep,
You know.
that's Double Fine right there.
Yeah.
Yep. Sounds about right.
Double Fine are the Psychonauts people, by the way.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah.
Kingdom Come Deliverance 2, which didn't sell as good as the first one and took some flack from the original people because they went kind of politicky.
Yeah, they added some stuff that makes no sense considering how the first game was.
I bought the first game and didn't play it for a year solely on principle to support them because of the flack they were getting. And now it's just like, well, just screw you.
Yeah, because it comes off as like they made these choices in the second game as a response to the flack they got, despite the fact the flack they got were from people that aren't going to buy this game.
No. I don't know how well it did, but it did it without me.
Yeah, I think it did fine, but it definitely suffered a reputation hit. How bad it is, I don't know.
Yeah. Lego Voyagers.
But
Yeah.
I haven't even heard of this one.
This is the best list I've found, too.
oh,
Most of the lists had a lot more obscure to it.
more
Which should
obscure?
tell you, yeah. Which should tell you
Oh.
the state of like AAA at the moment.
Yeah.
Lost Records, Bloomin' Rage.
Oh.
Yeah. Yeah. Anyway.
I've never
moving
even
on.
heard of it.
Mario Kart World, yay! I haven't played it to compare it. As far as I'm concerned, it's going to be really hard to beat 8. 8 is almost a perfect Mario Kart.
Yeah.
But one day I'll try it out when I get a Switch 2 in the future, when I'm not burdened by debt. Snake Eater, let's see, Delta was an excuse to go back to 3. And it is so true to the original that it's almost like people wanted new or more stuff. And it reminds you how short those games truly were because they were so janky and hard to play. It felt like they were longer. But Snake Eater, you blow through it just by playing it naturally.
Yeah.
Great. It's great. It's a great game.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, if you want an upgraded version that's so true to the original, it's practically exactly like the original, get yourself Metal Gear Solid Delta. I would account it among almost like Tactics release. It's just a perfect sort of remake
Okay.
remaster, if you will.
Yeah.
Shinobi, I heard good things of Shinobi. It looks really good. I haven't had a chance to play or afford it, so.
Yeah.
Yeah, Silent Hill F, I've heard some interesting things. There was some disagreement that it moved away from the actual town of Silent Hill, which is what Silent Hill's about, and they went to sort of a Japanese themed horror, and you're like, well, it is a Japanese company, but it's like, yeah, but the the story is set in an actual town called Silent Hill.
Yeah,
that was kind of the whole point.
Yeah, I mean, and the developers of the original game took inspiration from the town of Centralia, Pennsylvania.
Yeah.
Which famously has the fire burning underneath it in the coal mine. Like, it's despite the fact it being a Japanese developer, I mean, this is a distinctly American vibe.
Yeah. I've heard interesting things. I don't know for sure if it's really great or not. But we did finally get a new Silent Hill game, and from what I've seen, it looks good. But the odd sort of deplacing to Japan. I mean, it's their game. Hopefully it turned out. They've been struggling to regain the sort of peak storytelling that they pulled off with Silent Hill 2 is the problem.
Yeah.
The Silent Hill franchise, for those who haven't been involved in, are marked by the fact that the protagonists are sort of trapped in their own hell because they're not great people.
Yes.
Yeah. And the story of 2 is probably one of the more disturbing because it's funny when you look at Silent Hill, it's like, Pyramid Head and all these, the nurses and stuff. All of those are from Silent Hill 2 because Silent Hill 2, his enemies were related to his own guilt and trauma.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And then they show up in other games and you're like, but that's his guilt and trauma. Like, why are they in this game?
Because they made an impact on people, unfortunately.
Cap Crew says they do link the two if you know Silent Hill lore. I know rough outlines of the Silent Hill lore, and I know nothing about Silent Hill F. I'm just relating to the fact it's displaced to Japan. But I mean, I'm not saying they can't pull it off. It's just odd that they did it this way.
Yeah, I have my doubts to how well it's linked because Silent Hill 4 could kind of get away with it because it's like the neighboring town, but
well, and you don't even have to be in the town, but it has to draw you back to it.
Right. Yes. Yeah.
Because it's like, what is it? Silent Hill: The Room?
Yeah, that's the 4th one.
Yeah. Yeah. Where he's just sort of trapped in his apartment and you can't leave. That one was really interesting. Even if the story wasn't
Silent
great.
Hill 4.
The setting was really interesting.
Yeah, people didn't like it, but I did. It has its problems. There's a lot of having to what do they call it? Not fetch quests, but where you have to protect people and have them follow you around and stuff. It's that
Escort
part.
quests.
Yeah, a lot of escorting people. It kind of sucks in that way, but I liked it. I liked that game.
A little bit of a Dead Rising problem.
Oh god, yeah.
Resident Evil 4, if you will.
Leon, help me, Leon.
Everybody, Sims 4 Enchanted by Nature.
What?
This is on the list of. I didn't know they had DLC.
Yeah. Must be a DLC.
Cool.
This is not the only list I saw this on, Ross.
Oh, good lord.
The Altars.
Oh, I've heard of this, yes.
Yeah, I've heard vaguely, but I don't know anything about it.
Yeah, me neither.
Ambrosia Sky. I have not heard of this.
I don't think so. I don't think I have either.
Yeah. Oh, Assassin's Creed Shadows.
Oh my gosh.
Ah, the big hitter this year, clearly.
Much has been said about this game.
Most
none
of it bad.
good.
Yeah, just you know what? This game might have been the downfall of Ubisoft because they delayed whether or not they were going to accept that big investment from China on the performance of this game, and you could tell it went badly when it looked like the investment had gone through.
Yeah, I mean, if this game had done decent, they probably wouldn't have gone through with the investment because they wouldn't have needed it.
No, but everything was relying on this thing succeeding, and it was not received well out the gate. And despite racism accusations, and I understand that Yasuke drama with him being a black samurai and all that stuff, despite all of that, I bet the biggest grievance was, look, we know Japanese history pretty well, or at least a lot of these events. And they're like, well, historical black samurai. And for a long time, they've inflated this character to having done things or been participating in stuff he never was. And there are writers that turned him into a character, into a samurai that he never was. So when this shows up, people started asking questions of, and people have been saying they want an Assassin's Creed set in Japan from the beginning, because it's naturally set for like ninjas. And we finally get one, and it feels dishonoring of the culture by making another race the main protagonist and taking all the symbolism and coolness that was the samurai from the Japanese.
Yeah.
Which smacked of current politics all up the board, which is the current politicky sort of DEI feel of it really upset people, which is probably why a lot of the biggest turnaround. There's a scenario where the game's really good, despite, you know, the character being somebody that he never was in history. But on top of him being that, and it being a mediocre game, and everybody being offended at what they're doing to Japanese culture, it was sort of a perfect storm of shit that wasn't going to work out for Ubisoft in the end.
No, and you know, the thing that's so funny to me is, like, famously, you know, Ubisoft like didn't make this game because they were like, well, it'd be too easy to make an Assassin's Creed Japan game.
That was their excuse.
Yeah.
And it's like, that worked out well for you, huh?
Yeah, don't go for the layups.
Yeah, no, don't make the easy money. Make it hard on yourself. And then when you go to make the layup, tie your shoes together.
Easy win? Nah, not for me.
No, I like to keep my money making tough, boy. That's how you build character.
Well, and they started to add double characters in the Assassin's Creed games because of complaints that, well, you're just playing as a guy. And to me, that makes it an unfocused story. If you're going to put a girl in it, have it focus around her story. There are scenarios where girl assassins work really well.
Yeah.
They're not very suspected because they're women. But they started doing it, with Syndicate? And then you started to see the dual story where Odyssey had it, where you could choose between a man or a woman, and it was just assumed that like they play the same plot. And then you had Valhalla, where you could be the man or the woman character, and you sort of follow the same plot. This one is they're distinctly different characters that you could choose between. Historicity aside, their problem. Look, I liked Valhalla for a lot of reasons. You got to experience a lot of stuff. I liked Odyssey for a lot of reasons. You wouldn't have been a woman in charge of stuff in Odyssey. You wouldn't have been a woman in charge of stuff in Valhalla. You're like, well, what about women Vikings? Talk to any serious Viking historian, and they will tell you they weren't really a thing. I know Vikings, the show, makes it really cool of these warrior women, but it's not really a thing. And the people who are obsessed with history will point this out, and then you'll be like, well, you're just a bigot. But pretending like stuff happened that didn't happen doesn't serve your product well.
But I want to believe.
I want to believe not only was there a black samurai, but he did a bunch of stuff heroically and helped save Japan. It's like, no, he didn't. And the story's a lot more depressing if you go down what we actually know about the man, who was a slave sold by the Portuguese to Nobunaga, and he was basically like a guy they kept around to brag, and they put him in neat clothes. He never fought any wars. He never did anything. Notoriously, when Nobunaga was killed in his castle after being betrayed, Yasuke survived. And a lot of Nobunaga's retainers and stuff died to the last man protecting him. Yasuke didn't die, which tells me he didn't even defend to the last man with Nobunaga's people. So that should tell you that he was really just kind of kept there as a novelty, which is not
He's an ornament.
which is not as heroic or as heartwarming as you would like to think. He's this cool badass samurai guy. It was more of a little racism-y on behalf of the Japanese that they were keeping him around.
Well, yeah, it was like a kind of a zoo thing.
Yeah, a little bit.
It's like we have this oddity in our court. Come and see it.
Yeah.
You guys don't have this. You're not as important as us.
But it's not as
the
cool. There was a black samurai, everybody. You know what? We're not going to get that awkward British samurai. We're not going to get a game
No.
about that guy.
Probably not.
We actually have pictures of him, too. I think that's the guy. No, there were a couple non-Japanese samurai. There weren't very many. There was one Brit. I don't recall him actually standing out militarily either, but Capcom Fighting Collection 2, after we've had the first one. I like that they're re-releasing stuff, allowing people to experience games that were oftentimes some of these games were so restricted to having access that you had to have like a PC engine or something to be able to get a hold of some of these. So for those who are obsessed with fighting games, and apparently the online play is done pretty well from what I recall. It's just, if you're into fighting games, these collections have been big boons for those who've been looking for it.
Yeah.
I've heard good things about Chronos.
Me too.
I'd like to play
The
it.
vagina helmet game.
Don't be offensive, Ross.
Should those games that are basically just re-releases of old games, like don't get me wrong, I'm not saying that they're bad, but what I'm saying is that should they be in contention for Game of the Year when it's really it's a re-release just on a new system?
I know what you mean. I mean, because like at least with stuff like Delta and arguably Metal Gear Solid Delta, or arguably the Oblivion remaster.
Yeah.
You can argue that those, I would say Delta much more so. Maybe less so the Oblivion remaster. Like, I see what you mean. Like, should these even be on the list? Like, maybe.
Don't get me wrong. I like fighting games, and I like some of these, Capcom, the Marvel versus Capcom. I really like those ones. The most recent foray into Marvel versus Capcom, not so great as the prior generation, but it just seems to me that they're kind of, we have no creativity, so we're going to re-release a game that we know will do well for us.
Oh yeah.
And they really didn't, do anything special. They just kind of bundled them all together and said, "Here you go."
That's not necessarily true.
I know, but
they did clean it up. They did. I know the multiplayer was a big deal. I can't remember what you call it, but they made sure that it worked correctly.
And I think especially with like these fighting games and stuff, because they are harder to play. Whereas like a game like the Oblivion remaster, it's like that's Oblivion's on Game Pass right now, the original. Where it's like that's very easy to play,
and it's not even as much of a remaster.
These weird fighting games. Yeah, like I don't know. Whereas I think Snake Eater, like the Delta, like I think it has a better case for being like, yeah, I mean,
Oh yeah, that's completely like it's a whole new game.
Yeah, like it's more of its own new thing. Which God, I mean, this could delve into the Halo CE remake, which oh God. But anyway, Yeah, I mean, I know what you mean. I don't. I agree and disagree. You know what I mean? Like, I agree that there should be a principled take on that, but on the other hand, it's like, man, this year sucked. I don't know. Like,
no, this year sucked. This year sucked. Heard good things about Chronos.
Most of these lists really seem like if it had been any other year, half of these games wouldn't even have made the list.
No.
And if they did, it would be like they were 10.
Dead Take, never heard of it.
Me neither.
Digimon Time Stranger?
Weirdly enough, I have heard of this, and I've heard it's good.
Ooh, and Ross is a Digimon boy.
I was, because I didn't have Warner Brothers growing up, so I couldn't watch Pokemon. But I don't know, I've heard it's good. I'm interested. I think if I see it on a big sale, I'll probably get it. But
well, the trick is, will your little monster turn into a sexy angel or a horror dragon creature?
I'm crossing my fingers and hoping for a sexy angel.
Dispatch.
Oh yeah, the late contender.
I've heard this one. I've seen a lot of stuff on YouTube on this one.
Mm-hmm.
Super
made a big splash.
Hero-y.
It seems weird because apparently you play. There's like a story element that goes in, and there's some quick time events and things. But basically, you sit behind a desk and you send these heroes out to, and they're like D tier. They're called Z Team in the superhero community, and you send them out to go get cats out of trees and whatever else that happens. So there's kind of the Telltale Games kind of aspect that's there, and some quick time events, and then the most of the gameplay is this. I'm sending out these D-list X supervillains to go be superheroes.
All I want is a Freedom Force 3. Can I get that?
No. You must play this with Alana Pierce as a voice actor, which makes me want to die.
Ew. You know what happens when I hear Alana Pierce? I get a temporary disability.
Yeah, me too. I get more retarded. Also, Matt Mercer, who is also a curse upon nerddom. Long may his name be cursed and spit upon. What a... Ugh.
Look up Freedom Force.
I'm not even a D&D guy, but he's ruined D&D. Brought the theater dorks along.
Yeah. Look up Freedom Force and then Freedom Force Fourth Reich.
Oh.
Yeah, it's a superhero game. Yeah.
Yeah, I remember this. Yeah.
It's amazing. You play as Minuteman, one of my favorite characters.
Oh, that rules.
And he yells for freedom as he hits people with his Minuteman club.
Well, as you do, as you're supposed to do.
Doom Dark Ages. I heard mediocre response to Doom Dark Ages, if I'm going to be honest.
Yeah, it's weird. I heard people just kind of go, it's not as good as the last one. But then the guy that I watch on YouTube, who's kind of known for his like Doom and what they call boomer shooter content. He really likes Dark Ages. So I don't know what to think about that.
The biggest complaint, let's just set gameplay aside, is that it has too many cutscenes.
Oh, it seems like there's way too much story for a Doom game. I'm going to be honest. Crazy amounts.
Just let me kill demons or whatever.
Yeah, like this is crazy. Too much.
Dying Light the Beast.
A game I remember hearing about and then never again.
And that's it.
Yep.
Dying Light is the first one, still probably the best.
Yeah. Yeah.
See, EA Sports College Football. I don't know. I don't know.
Who cares?
EA Sports FC 26. I don't even know what sport that is. Is it soccer?
That's soccer.
Oh.
Yeah, soccer.
Oblivion Remastered. So there's arguments as to whether or not it's a great remaster. Oblivion's still a great game, though. And I maxed out the achievements on that thing.
Oh, sure.
I went down the road and I re-experienced Oblivion again, and it was a lot of fun to do it again. And it's just as janky as the previous game was.
The remaster. It's janky as the original. That's great.
And they controversially kept the same leveling problems that they previously had.
Yeah. I mean, if you're going to redo Oblivion, that's the one thing you should probably fix. But no.
Yeah.
They kept it.
Yes, they did.
Anyway, whatever. It'd be like if you remade Morrowind and it's like, no, we gotta make it level scaled. It's like, why? That's becoming a horrible, like, overpowered piece of shit is like the funnest part of Morrowind. What are you doing?
Yeah, exactly.
And you know you're in the right area for your level because it gets harder.
Yeah, because then you die.
As opposed to being level 30 and then fighting against difficult goblins.
Yeah. I love a good 20-hit goblin.
Fatal Fury, City of Wolves.
Same thing. I heard it. Never heard about it again.
Firebreak seemed to have been underperforming from what I understand.
Yeah.
Same people that make Control. This is in the same universe around the same outbreak that happens in Control, and it's a multiplayer game.
Getting that live service money that didn't make them much money, I don't think.
And it took them forever to make money on Alan Wake 2.
Oops. Maybe they should have had it be about Alan Wake. I don't know. Is that controversial?
How dare you ask that?
Well, they want more Control down the road. Silver, did you ever finish Control?
I got really close. I was
It's good.
thinking about that when you brought it up.
It's a really good game.
It's a good game.
It's a lot of
Pick it up
fun.
again.
You're fighting like supernatural stuff
With your weird powers.
with your weird psychic powers. First Berserker Kazan. Heard of it. I don't know anything about it.
And I have not heard of it, so...
Kirby Air Riders. This is actually one of the other Switch 2 games I've heard.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's good, but
I've not.
heard it.
Yeah, I remember hearing about it, but I've not, like... Because people talked about Mario Kart because there was controversy, but then like people really loved it, and so on and so forth.
Liza P. Overture. Liza P. is amazing. The DLC is good. I haven't quite finished the DLC, but it's just... Liza P. is a great Souls game. It just is.
Peeing all over the place.
A Korean company.
Yeah.
Lumens Arise.
Never heard of it. Oh, it's a Tetris game.
Tetris Effect 2 Lumens.
Oh, okay. Well, it's on PC and PS5. I'll never play it.
Ludo.
Oh, I've heard of this. Yes. It's a
apparently
PT-ish.
Yeah, very creepy.
Mm-hmm.
Madden NFL 26.
Game of the year right there. Yet again.
Metroid Prime is a controversial release. People did not react well to some of the stuff in Metroid.
I can say that's 8 score is telling for old GameSpot.
MLB The Show. I don't know why these sports games are all at the top. Monster Hunter Wild.
The Show was one of the better RPG series up until recent years.
Oh, well, there you go.
Fucking baseball game.
Yeah. Monster Hunter Wilds keeps showing up on top 10 lists and stuff. I've never played Monster Hunter.
Controversial on release. It was ginormous download. Ran like crap for weeks, months, I think. Maybe a month or two. It had problems.
Is this like a cyberpunk problem where it sucks because it was busted it open and it took a year before it was all fixed, and then people played it and they're like, there's actually a really good game underneath.
I don't think, thankfully for Monster Hunter, I don't think took quite as long to get it fixed, but like it was really, it had major problems running at release. I'm going to go out on a limb and guess it's a UE5 game, but let's make sure.
In the meantime, NBA 26. Sweet.
Oh, yes.
Yay.
Ninja Gaiden 4 came out. I downloaded it. I never played it.
Yeah, I haven't played it yet either. I'd like to.
I played it a bit. It was okay for the first kind of. It didn't grab me.
Oh,
I want
yeah,
Ninja Gaiden
I remember
to be good.
when you started playing it, we were talking. We were
Yeah,
on chat.
yeah. I want it to be good. Ninja Gaiden Ragebound, that's more my style for Ninja Gaiden, if I'm going to be honest. 2D. Octopath Traveler 0. The other Octopath Travelers are great. I don't know how 0 played out. It's apparently like a prequel, which is why they call it 0. Octopath Traveler is great.
Yeah, that's a game series that's always like on the back of my the back burner. Like I should get to that at some point.
Mm-hmm. Old Skies, no idea.
God, never heard of it.
Once Upon a Katamari. Oh, another Katamari game.
We love Katamari. Did I play this one? I played one of the recent ones.
Well, this is
I
a
think
new
it's an older
one.
Yeah, I don't think I played that one.
Outer Worlds 2. I've played extensive Outer Worlds 2 insofar that I got to the point where I almost beat it and then decided I was just going to go back and play it correctly or better from the beginning. Not as good as the first one.
I was gonna say, how does it compare to the first, right?
I mean, it's all right. I mean, I've had fun. I don't know what it is about it. Like, I really liked it, but at some point I burned out and it wasn't engaging enough to really bring me back. And I've just been distracting myself with other stuff. And now I've got the Batman. It's hard to drag myself. Like, literally, I've been playing one of the bad Far Cries instead of playing Outer Worlds 2 and finishing it. Revenge of the Savage Planet, never heard of it.
I've heard of the first one. Not this one, weirdly enough.
Civ 7, there was negative reception from the beginning.
I was gonna say, I heard it had problems.
Yeah. I've played extensively Civ 3, 4, 5. I own 6. I haven't played it very much. I don't know if I'm ever touching 7.
Yeah.
Skin Deep. Boxcat.
Meow?
Calm down, Silver.
Oh.
I keep seeing South of Midnight on a lot of these lists.
What?
I know. I mean, visually, it's pretty engaging. I like the art style, but it did not do well.
No, it's flopped.
It did not do well. And apparently, it was originally written with a different kind of character, and they had to change it.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
I don't recall if it was originally written as a white girl or just culturally different, because apparently it was like whoever wrote it didn't actually understand Southern culture, and so they had to shift the character in some way.
Awesome.
Yeah, I keep seeing it on lists. It didn't do well. So, I mean, if you're the writer of this, I guess if you like it, great. I wanted it to do well. It visually looked pretty. Like, I like the art style.
Yeah.
Kind of a Deep South, tale. Always engaged with that sort of thing. Pro Skater 3 and 4. Yeah, these are just re-releases. Because we had 1 and 2, and then we got 3 and 4.
Yeah, and arguably people like these, but the problem is it changed a lot of specifically art design choices. It kind of took away that early Thousands edge and kind of corporatized it a little bit. People were kind of upset by that. With the first one too. The first one
sold out to the man.
Yeah, that's what happens.
Trails in the Sky first chapter.
No clue.
I've heard of it.
clue.
It's a JRPG of some kind. Sunderfolk. Furries galore.
Great.
Oh, thank God.
Turn-based tactical RPG? Yeah.
Maybe Red will like it.
To tell you how into the turn-based tactical RPGs are, They made a Lord of the Rings turn-based tactical RPG.
Oh.
With cutscenes from the movie.
Oh.
On PSP.
Oh, yeah. I forgot about that game.
Yeah, everybody did.
Because at first I thought you were talking about the Third Age, but then you said the PSP and I went, oh no. Uh-oh.
Rhett remembers.
Now I remember. I barely remember, but I remember.
I have it. I own that game. Virtua Fighter 5. I'm not connected to the fighting community, but if a game comes out in the fighting community and it's a standout, I'll hear about it, and I haven't heard much about Virtua Fighter 5.
Me neither.
Wu Chang Fallen Feathers. China game.
Did I hear about this? Maybe. I can't recall.
I heard some good stuff about it.
WWE 2K25. I tried it. I don't like the controls. I don't like it.
Uh-oh.
I want to wrestle. I didn't like it.
Lack of wrestle.
All right. A notably large amount of big AAA releases are missing from this best of list, which should be an indicator as the type of year we got in gaming. Let's go down at least some of the missed here. Alien Rogue Incursion. They didn't bring up Atom Fall or Atom Fall.
Frankly, if fucking song South of Midnight's on there, I almost said Song of the South. Whoops. If South of Midnight's on there, fucking Atom Fall should be.
Avowed? Remember Avowed?
That needs to be there. I barely remember it. It's really boring.
The big Obsidian release or whatever?
Yeah.
See, look. Battlefield 6. Yeah.
Oops, just missed the mark. And look, Rhett, Battlefield 4.
Yeah.
Or, excuse me, Borderlands 4. And Call of Duty.
Yeah, Blop 7, which has been just... Look, I could tell you on reception, the community is not happy with Blop 7.
Oh, God, no.
6, they are very happy. These should not be the same score. They shouldn't be.
No, not at all. I just realized they have the same score. That's outrageous. Good Lord.
Did we forget we had a Death Stranding?
No, I didn't. But I'm really glad it's not on there.
The Dragon Quest 1 and 2 remake, I'd actually play that. The first introduction I have to Dragon Quest is 8, and I really liked 8. But of course, 8 was sort of a big, popular release. Is it 8 or 7? But the big one, the recent, it came out on 8. PS4. But yeah, I really liked it. I thought it was a lot of fun. So that makes me, because here it's Final Fantasy, but in Japan, Dragon Quest and Final Fantasy were like the two big franchises in JRPGs. Yeah. So it makes me motivated to try and check out the other Dragon Quest games. That we had a Dune Awakening game.
Yeah, the
big multiplayer.
Game.
Yeah. We had a Dynasty Warriors Origins.
Oh yeah, I didn't even realize a Fire Emblem game had come out.
Fire Emblem game
really
came out
terribly. Holy God.
Yeah. Hyrule Warriors: Age of Imprisonment. Indiana Jones: The Great Circle. Did the main game come out last year and the DLC come out this year? Is that how it...
Yeah, that's my understanding.
Little Nightmares 3.
Dragon.
Yeah. Well, this is a pirate Yakuza in Hawaii.
Yeah.
Yeah. Let's see.
Mafia.
Yeah, Mafia. Marvel Cosmic Invasions. If you're into beat 'em ups, it's actually a very good game. Power Wash Simulator.
Oh, I don't know why they gave it a 7. I guess maybe it's too much like the first one, but so what?
Sniper Elite Resistance.
You know what? If we're talking like actual real ratings, not like game media ratings, but if we're talking real ratings, it is probably a 6. Yes. I like that game, but it's kind of a rehash.
We finally got our Suikoden 1 and 2 HD remaster.
Why did it rank so low with them? What the? Okay.
The Terminator 2D, that barely came out. I don't know if you really assess it at this point, but Vampire the Masquerade Bloodlines 2 was a big wet fart as well. I mean, as the games that have come out this year, in your reflection, like, what kind of year was this? Because it seems like we had a few big attempts and mostly AAA failures for the year.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And big,
I mean, the big stuff you'd expect, your Battlefield.
Yeah.
Blops, I mean, absolutely shit the bed completely.
Well, like, Avowed was really hyped. New, big RPG. No one talks about it.
Nope. Not at all.
Avowed was supposed to be a big release.
Yeah. Freaking Assassin's Creed, I mean, just absolutely did terribly. Borderlands 4.
Yeah, I mean, as far as games released this year, there were a lot of big ones and nothing really hit, in my estimation. Standouts for me are Be Outer Worlds 2, I guess. I mean, it's good. It's just not amazing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, just an odd year for games. Nothing just destroyed. No major standouts.
Nothing. I mean, I guess what would be the big standouts this year? I mean, even whether or not it's something we'd pick. I mean, maybe Arc Raiders.
Arc Raiders, probably Battlefield 6.
Yeah, and look, and I enjoy my time with Battlefield 6, but it didn't take long to do it. It kind of stained itself already.
Yeah.
By some of the choices it's made.
I mean, it was a big year for my particular taste because I got Metal Gear Solid Delta and I got Final Fantasy Tactics. And I would have been happy with just those two games, which are remakes at this point. And I'm happy with that.
Kind of sad if you think about it.
Yeah. Well, let's shift on to movies then. This year was a special movie year. We had massive failures and some successes.
Successes to others, but ones that we won't touch with the 9-foot pole.
Do you remember Now You See Me, Now You Don't came out?
No?
Did this come out?
It's the #1 on Deadline's movie list.
Oh my god.
November 14th.
I hadn't heard it was a thing.
It's the third movie in the Now You See Me, Now You Don't.
Yep.
Oh, I didn't even realize it came out this year.
Yeah. Last month. Remember that? We got old Jesse Eisenberg here.
Oh, my favorite Lex Luthor.
It's gonna make you eat a candy. Eat them Jolly Rancher. Awkwardly. Wicked for Good. Weirdly, big opening. It kind of puttered out long term.
Yeah, it seemed to not have the legs the first one did.
No.
Yeah,
I've heard that it's worse.
Immediately.
Well, all the fun stuff is in the first half, and then the second half is all depressing and terrible. So it was never going to outperform. And if you've seen the play like Ross has multiple times, you'll attest to the fact that the latter half of the play is not as good as the first half.
Yeah, which is a problem with more than a few plays, by the way.
The first half is like the music is apparently a lot more fun in the first Wicked. The second Wicked is a lot less fun. Not to mention the weird stuff with Ariana Grande and
Cynthia Erivo.
Yeah.
Just being like bizarre, weepy skeletons. Like,
massive internet meme of them being skeleton demon trolls.
Bringing back Meat Canyon from earlier. I don't know if it was him that made it, but it was very much in that style of those two doing an interview together.
Yeah.
Oh, it was beautiful.
And then you don't know if it's AI or true, but I saw a video of Ariana Grande with her boyfriend and him hugging her from behind, and Cynthia Erivo in the background, like evil eyeing him, like "Don't touch my girl." It's really weird.
What was the joke on set was that they were feeding them like the cartoon thin, transparent slices of bread.
Yeah. Well, everybody lost weight, like the Chinese actress who's just great.
Oh, yeah.
She also looks like a skeleton.
Yeah.
Something happened. Something happened on that set.
Yeah,
Did they all get the
I think
plague?
it's called cocaine.
Well, you know, have enough energy
Combined
for
with
your
the-
musical numbers.
Listen, this might be controversial. Some would argue rude, perhaps even bigoted, but I'm not. I swear I'm not this time. But it's directed by John M. Chu. Yes. Is he a homosexual man? Because that would feel very on brand for like the gay director to be like constantly nagging at his actresses to be less fat.
Oh, really?
I don't know.
I mean, it would
Maybe I'm
make
just an
sense
asshole,
if he
but-
was gay doing the musical.
Sure, but yeah, I mean, I think I don't know. I think a straight man could make a musical just fine. Come on.
Well,
Yeah,
Unfortunately,
not
he's
in our
married to a
wheelhouse.
woman named Christian.
Does not make any sense then. So I have no theories other than maybe they're all in like this horrible toxic like swirl like emotionally with each other. I don't know.
as a
It is
straight
genuinely
man,
baffling.
I would lean into West Side Story with gang fights.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
When you're a jet, you're a jet. Zootopia 2 is probably the biggest win of the year.
Yeah, and probably the thing that killed Wicked's run.
There's no
Which-
stopping the furries.
No, there's nothing stopping it. And I think everybody, all the Wicked fans, hated that Zootopia 2 just destroyed it out of the box office. Half of the wins of Zootopia 2 were China.
Yeah, which is crazy.
More than $1
I mean,
billion.
good for them. But good lord.
I mean, this is our big $1 billion movie this year, Zootopia 2. Yeah, we had a Knives Out 3 or whatever.
Oh,
Really?
yeah, Rhett's favorite. I know Rhett's
I
excited.
didn't think Glass Onion did that well.
I don't know. They're terrible. They're all vaguely like uninspiring, barely hidden political commentary because Ryan Johnson has beef with something going on politically at the time.
Oh, he's such a hack.
Yeah, he's
He
a
should've
massive
stopped at
piece of
Looper.
shit. So yeah, it probably has a lot more political commentary, and also Daniel Craig with longer hair just looks awful.
Again,
Stop.
they want me to buy this potato-faced farmer dock worker as a southern gentleman, and I refuse to believe that. I'm sorry.
It's like Tom Hanks with long hair. It doesn't work.
No.
Cut your hair. Avatar Fire and Ash. Now, it's recent, and I've heard bits that, it's doing amazing, and other, it is underperforming the last movie, is what we know
Ooh.
for sure.
Ruh-roh.
Right. Whether or not this ends up being as big as the previous ones, it's like James Cameron is sitting there doing the same thing of, well, if it doesn't do super big, maybe we won't do more. He had plans for like 7 of them or something.
Yeah, there's like 5 official ones or something.
My lord.
Jesus.
Yeah, now I haven't seen it. I'm going to tell you superficially what I've heard, that it basically retreads the story of the second one, and it's boring. This is the
I've
overall
seen it,
opinion I've
it
heard.
does-
Silver's seen it. What did you think?
Ew.
Basically, take the second one, take out every interesting bit of the second one, copy paste. Added fire. That's it.
A lot of human racism, too.
Yeah, the only thing I've heard about this third one is that is they did the meme of the most racist man alive and his non-white girlfriend.
Oh yeah.
But like all of the
Exactly.
characters are very bigoted towards humans. Like they want to kill all humans. And it's not considered bad. Aren't they supposed to be like the good Native American allegory? And they're like, all humans bad.
Yep.
Despite the fact the most boring protagonist with old Sam Worthington was a human, but no one's going to make a big deal about that.
No, because he went
Oh
native.
my gosh. It bugs me so much how, yes, he was a human before transferred into Avatar body. He does not call them human once. He's like, the sky people. I'm like, you're a human!
Oh my god.
To tell you how weird this gets, his wife. So the humans threaten to kill children. Well, but not the humans. The evil people. I think it's the other evil cat people. Are they threaten to kill children multiple times and don't and let them go? And she basically has to be stopped from killing children.
Yeah, she literally kills a kid. It's amazing.
Sigourney Weaver at 80 years old plays a 14-year-old in a romance.
What?
Yeah.
And
she plays 14-year-old Jesus Navi.
Yes. And she has a romance with another kid, and they're all like green screen. So everybody asks the question, did 80-year-old Sigourney Weaver kiss a 14-year-old boy?
Yes, that is the question, because that did happen. And it was the human kid.
And imagine 80-year-old Sigourney Weaver projecting as a voice actress a younger character, and it sounds like an old woman doing a younger girl voice.
Yeah, well, it's like when they did The Irishman a few years ago, and they like de-aged De Niro, but it's still De Niro.
He moves like an old
body
man
moving around.
Yeah,
and it's like, oh god,
where he's supposed to be kicking that guy in the ground, and it looks just like an old man trying to kick a guy in the ground.
Yeah, it's like, well, you tried, I guess.
Yeah, I hate Avatar, by the way. I realize I'm in the minority and the movies are going to do well without me, but yeah, I hope this is the last one. I hope it's done
We
with.
can only hope. It's entirely possible that this one points out to the rest of the world how bad the movies actually are.
We'll see.
We can only hope.
Marty's Supreme.
No.
Yeah.
What?
Timothy Chalamet does another character period thing.
No, directed by Josh Safdie, of course.
Did you know that Timothy Chalamet started out doing YouTube videos, Ross?
Yeah.
I
Like
did not
Xbox
know that.
stuff.
Yeah, he did Xbox modding videos of controllers.
What an absolute dork king. I love that for him.
You know, I hated him just because of the weird Frenchiness. And then I heard that and I was like, you know what? That's pretty dorky. And then I saw him on that mullet Southern guy.
Oh, Theo Von.
Yeah, and I got all angry because it humanized Timothy Chalamet.
Oh, right. He's also a wrestling fan.
Oh, no.
No, no.
I want to hate him. I really do.
Too late.
No,
He's pretty
Brandon's
cool
the
now.
poster of Timothy Chalamet in his room.
Well, you know what? It'll be easy to hate him depending on who his favorite wrestler is. So we'll withhold because there are wrong answers.
Well, he might be an ECW mark, I think. I'll look into
Oh, that is a hard mark if you're an ECW mark.
it. Uh-huh.
See, ECW are the edgelords who think they've moved on from the silliness. If you're a real wrestling fan, you embrace the jankiness.
Wait,
Yes,
I have an answer.
Oh,
His favorite wrestler. He has cited that his favorite wrestler is there's two: Stone Cold Steve Austin
Uh-huh.
all right.
and the Boogeyman.
Oh no, that's pretty good.
I mean, it's not insider baseball, but it's not bad.
Yeah, that's Those are perfectly acceptable. One's silly and one's good. Uh-oh.
Yeah, because if you're refined, like the normie takes would be like your HBK, maybe your Flair, or if you're a bit more refined, you're maybe citing a Bret Hart or whatever.
Yes. Mm.
If you were deep baseball, you're going Steamboat.
Yeah.
You're maybe Mr. Perfect.
Oh, yep.
And if you're top tier like Galaxy Brain, you're on my end.
Yes, you're a
Perhaps-
man of true and exquisite taste.
Yeah, I know.
You're saying Arn Anderson.
Arn Anderson's probably the greatest wrestler. He is the dad bod, balding.
He's looked 50 since he was 29.
He is not the action star. He is not the Hulk Hogan toy. He is amazing, though.
No, he's really good.
He is really good. I love me Mr. Perfect as well. One of the unsung heroes. I'm also a Taker stan and a Stone Cold stan. But if you go deep lore, it's like Arn Anderson.
He's so good, though.
He is. He's just really good.
He is. It's
One
true.
of my favorite moves is going to be the Spine Buster, which became a big move for old Triple H, and Arn Anderson has the best Spine Buster.
Yep.
He just does. It looks really good and devastating.
Mm-hmm.
Housemaid, everybody.
It just came out
Yeah.
I'll be honest.
recently.
I'm interested purely because of the two ladies on the left. I've always been an Amanda Seyfried fan.
Apparently, she had some like bad political takes.
Well, of course she did. She's a blonde woman in Hollywood. I mean, come
Yeah.
on. She's a millennial woman in Hollywood.
It was Charlie Kirky.
Oh God.
Yeah.
Great.
That and Be Afraid of Paul Feig in anything.
Well, he is now a mark of the beast.
Yeah.
The office days are long behind him. Let's be real.
There was some article that came out like recently where he said actual real fans of Ghostbusters loved 2016.
No, they didn't.
Who? Who are these people he's talking about? I've never seen one.
I don't know. It was bad. It was a bad article. I'm going to tell you right now. It was a bad article.
Yeah, really bad.
Remember
Good
Wolfman?
No.
Yeah, I remember it came out, and then 2 seconds later, nobody cared.
Yeah. It's a January movie. Screw you, it's January.
Dumping grounds.
How about Back in Action?
Who?
Yeah, Cameron Diaz.
Oh,
I've heard of that one, but I don't remember what it was even about.
Jamie Foxx is in
Glenn
it. It's
Close.
just pre or post health problems.
Oh, I don't know.
You're cordially invited.
Oh, I remember when this came out, only because it was on the Prime Video splash page forever.
Yeah. Captain America Brave New World. Everybody forgets it came out this year.
Rhett's favorite,
Yeah.
I know.
Famously had
number
huge
one.
amounts of reshoots and was supposed to reboot everything. This should tell you how well this movie did and helped to boost the Marvel universe. Captain America's coming back.
Yeah.
That's how well this movie did. But, it's just me. Bridget Jones mad about the boy.
Oh.
She's being
Okay.
promiscuous and slutty again.
Neat.
Again.
Paddington in Peru.
Oh, good.
I heard that it was adorable.
The Limeys are a curse.
I'm just looking forward to the really creepy Paddington play. Remember
yeah.
with the realistic outfit for Paddington?
Blink.
Oh yeah.
It looked great.
Where you're not sure if they trap the soul of a child inside of it or a small man. I remember Ross getting really upset at the Uncanny Valley.
Yeah.
The Gorge. Remember The Gorge? I do.
Yeah, vaguely, kind of.
Yeah, it's fun, actiony. It's not a standout. Amazing
Not
film.
really.
Yeah.
I do enjoy Miles Teller and Anya Taylor-Joy. So I mean.
Oh, did you see it when I lent you Apple for a bit?
Yes, I think so. Yes.
It was all right. It was fun.
Yeah.
But amazing? No.
No, God, no. It's fine.
Mickey 17, which is we all wanted to be good.
The great disappointment, well, until June, it was my great disappointment of the year. Not that I saw it, but I really wanted to, and then I heard what it was, and then I got sad.
I have HBO, and I've been able to see it for a long time and still haven't because I'm so tired of the vaguely veiled Trump allegory. Ugh.
Yep.
I get it. You're upset. Just... The Electric State. Remember that piece of shit?
Well, listen, despite the fact it cost hundreds of millions of dollars, it was at least a good advertisement for the graphic novel or whatever, the art book. So that's nice.
I like Chris Pratt well enough. Millie Bobby Brown seems to be a stink on anything she's made. Like after Stranger Things, anything else she's done has been terrible.
Well, it seems like people don't like her in Stranger Things for the last couple seasons either.
Yeah, we'll talk about it. Stranger Things season 5 sucks, but yeah, we'll get there. I'm a fan of Short Round.
Love that. Good for him.
Awesome.
I love a career resurgence. Make that money, baby.
Yeah, he need more.
Mm-hmm.
Snow White. We forgot Snow White was this year.
The great albatross around Disney's neck in come March is what that was.
Snow White became a symbol of people hating Hollywood. That's how big a impact this movie had.
Yeah, it symbolized the arrogant, douchey star who has very little career to actually stand on. It symbolized the bad art choices that these companies make with the... Well, we thought they were the dwarves at first, but it turns out they were a different faction of people, but they looked like baristas. And then the nightmarish CGI dwarves. It symbolized so much all in one movie. Truly, it's kind of a feat if we look at it that way.
Well, and she replaced Captain Marvel as one of the most hated people in Hollywood. Rachel Zegler did nothing for herself by constantly going out and shit-talking. And it made everybody just actively want to hate the film.
Yep.
It became a symbol of everybody hating Hollywood. This movie alone.
Mm-hmm.
I could...
Go ahead.
I could say that, with the movie popping up on this list, I would say that it's definitely not one of the best movies of the year, but maybe one of the most impactful.
Oh, yeah.
For all the wrong reasons.
Another sign that things weren't going well for, like, early in the year, we had Snow White, we had Captain America, like signs that Disney thought that things were going to go well, and things didn't go well.
Mm-hmm.
Marvel's massive stumble. Minecraft movie, as stupid as it is, it did huge.
big money. It was so annoying.
To the point where they had to go out in theaters and tell people, if you start throwing popcorn during that stupid chicken jockey scene, we are going to kick everyone out of the theater.
Yeah, and also don't bring live chickens, you lunatics.
Which they would do, yes.
Yep.
It became a meme. Is the movie good? No. Is it stupid fun? Yeah. It's stupid and it's silly, and I'm okay with it. It takes place, Ross, when they're outside of the Minecraft world, and you wouldn't guess it, Idaho.
Oh. Do they go up by, like, Coeur d'Alene, where all the white supremacists are? Or?
No, you got to go special direction to go that. Made by the same guy that did Napoleon Dynamite.
Oh, well, you know what? Make that money, buddy.
And it's very Idaho. Like, this kid's sister, I think it is, works at the potato factory doing their social media presence.
Oh my god.
And they moved to this small Idaho town. And Jason Momoa runs like a bad electronics video game store that no one goes to, that's run down. Like, it's a whole thing. Yeah. It's a stupid movie. It's all right. Legend of Ochi. I've seen this on more than one top list. I've never heard of this film.
I remember seeing an ad for it. It's like these people, like, you have to kill monsters or whatever, but then she finds this cute little thing and she doesn't want to kill it. And
Emma Watson, Finn Wolfhard, Willem Dafoe,
and Willem Defriend.
Oh, also Helena Zengel, but I've never heard of her.
Me neither.
I wasn't going to say her name, but it was going to be weird that I didn't say it, even though she's on there. Sinners. We liked it, despite we had criticisms of it.
Yeah, it's not perfect. People gave it a big pass. I mean, if you tried to say that you had criticisms about this movie, people would kind of jump on you, but it is a good movie, very pretty movie.
Good looking movie.
Very much so. And it had legs. Good Lord, this movie made money for a while.
Look for our review.
Yes, on this channel.
Yeah. I'm going to center that a little bit. Noble, there's a simple favor. I had no idea.
Who?
Sequel to Paul Feig's 2018 black comedy, A Simple Favor.
No, Mark of the Beast.
Yeah, Paul Feig sucks. Moving on. Thunderbolts, everybody.
Hey, I know that road.
Yeah, anyway. Ross is near this.
Yes, very near it.
Thunderbolts was, despite some people even saying it was all right, it was still kind of a wet fart of a mediocre MCU nothing.
Yeah. It seemed like it wasn't like horribly offensively stupid, but it still made bad choices.
Yeah. And people made a big deal about it because it talks about mental health.
and then the movie came. Then like a week later, they stopped paying for the bots, and then nobody talked about that anymore.
You know what I want in my Marvel movie? Commentary about mental health.
Well, I mean,
not superheroes fighting bad guys and saving the world. Someone reflecting on the fact he's depressed.
Yeah, the thing is that Thunderbolts. You look at what they chose as movies for the MCU, and you were like, "What on earth are you guys thinking?" The Thunderbolts is a D-list team at best that nobody has heard about outside of hardcore Marvel fans. Why are you putting
every
that in
movie,
as a movie?
Well, see, every movie is they're trying to recapture Guardians of the Galaxy, another D-tier list group of people with characters that they've had before that they can cram together, and then they have witty repartee dialogue like Guardians, and they're hoping to recapture that, and they didn't.
Yeah.
Mission Impossible: Final Reckoning came out and went. I never saw it. I would see it. I haven't seen it. I don't know what to tell you.
Yeah, it's kind of a bummer that like these last couple Mission Impossible movies didn't really hit the mark money-wise, but fucking Avatar movies do.
I like the second to last one. I thought it was all right.
Mm-hmm.
And maybe this one's good. I haven't seen it.
Yeah.
Ballerina was just a stumble and a half. They were trying to reboot something to do another John Wick with this chick, and it didn't work. People didn't give a shit.
Nobody wants to see a John Wick movie without John Wick as the main character.
Yeah, he shows up in it, but...
Yeah, I know he's in it, but it's that whole Marvel thing. We don't want to see a movie with D-tier Captain America. We want to see Captain America. We want to see Spider-Man. We don't want to go to a John Wick movie that doesn't have John Wick.
Well... It failed. Norman Reedus is in it.
Ana de Armas is only so hot. Let's be real.
Very true.
Elio, this is a massive failure of a film. I don't even know why it's
yeah.
on this list. It lost money.
Big bucks.
They had to completely cut out huge chunks of it because he was LGBTQ leaning. And they cut a bunch of it, which made the movie seem even worse because it was unfocused. He was cliche into fashion, and he would make fashion out of trash and call it trashin'.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, well, anyway, it did terribly, and from all accounts, it was a terrible film. Materialists. The return of Madam Web.
Yeah. I mean, I forgot this movie even existed, and another victim in the romance is dead, like reality.
How to Train Your Dragon did really well because it was just rehashing How to Train Your Dragon, which was a good movie.
Yeah.
Despite criticism that it didn't quite get the tone and the feel correctly from the original.
Amazing that.
It's good. Didn't do super well. It's
didn't make money. It cost so much money to make. Good God.
And Apple doesn't care because they got that money to burn.
And neither does F1 because it was an advertisement for them. Please, Americans, come watch our races.
Yeah. I don't care about F1. It was fun. It was a fun movie.
Mm-hmm.
You know how I can say that? Because I saw it like 2 days ago. The whole gimmick is Brad Pitt's old. Anyway.
Well, he is an old crusty bastard.
All right, Superman.
Yep.
Yeah. What a film. I've heard it's the best movie ever by morons.
This might have been the most anticipated movie this year.
Probably, yeah.
Yeah, I would say so.
And this movie, if this movie did amazingly well, the Warner situation might be better.
Yeah.
Oh, definitely.
Yeah.
The situation on what's going to happen with DC into the future would look more bright. Ross, you want to know something interesting? They put Creature Commandos entirely on YouTube.
Wow.
Yeah.
I know that the first episode was on there. I didn't realize that they'd released all the rest of the episodes.
Yeah, it's on YouTube now.
Dear God, that's a great sign.
Yeah. And now we're asking questions as to whether or not this universe is going to go on. Like the DCU there was a lot of hope that this was going to emerge as like, hey, this is going to go somewhere. We had James Gunn, who had bangers in Marvel with the Guardians of the Galaxy movies, consulted with Infinity War and Endgame. There was a lot of hope that this was going to come out and be a big, big mover. And it turns out James Gunn is not the right choice for a Superman movie.
No, he's not.
James Gunn makes witty dialogue with ensemble casts and sort of sarcastic tongue-in-cheek comedy. And he doesn't know how to make a serious, earnest, single hero film. And Superman was an utter disappointment. Utter, amazing, flaming disappointment. Like people who give movies a lot of passes, like my mother, hated that movie. She's like, I never want to see it again. That's because people know Superman, and this is not Superman.
No.
No, the most impressive superhero in that movie was Mr. Terrific, and that wasn't his movie.
No.
Yeah. Not good. Bad.
Gunn doesn't know how to focus his story on one person.
I mean, maybe it would have been better if they'd put him in charge of Thunderbolts, but
yeah, he's an ensemble guy. Put him in that, but he doesn't get Superman, and he talked about struggling to understand Superman, and it's like he's just a good person. Make a selfless person. Well, it's just everybody's got to be cynical.
Is punk rock.
Yeah, everybody's got to be cynical and shitty. It's like, why? He's aspiring. He's hopeful. He could rule the world, and with his power, he chooses to do good.
Mhm.
Talk about that moral dilemma. Not not having awkward relationship with Lois, who takes him for granted. Not make his Kryptonian parents be huge shitlords so that he can rule the planet with his harem.
Yeah.
I love how everyone was like, no, wait, it'll maybe in the next movie it'll be proven that it's not real, and Khan was just like, nah, it's real.
Yeah, everybody was coping that it wasn't true.
Yep.
You need your moral through line. You need your motivation. You need your with great power comes great responsibility, the death of Uncle Ben. You need his farm parents bestowing upon them values, inspiring him to do good with these traditional homespun farm values. But no. You know what the through line of his moral motivation is? That being a good person is punk rock, I guess. And he's super naive, and he tells too many people he's Superman. There's a lot of also logical problems with this film.
Oh, God, yes.
He's not the hero of his own story.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Definitely
he's sort
not.
of the second tier character of it, weirdly.
Jurassic World, I haven't seen it, and it was one of the biggest successes of this year.
Yeah, dinosaur.
Yeah. Just a big old Jurassic Park dinosaur movie.
Yeah, and did it leave much of an impact other than making money? Does anyone talk about it?
No, not that I've seen.
Yeah, me neither.
Did amazingly well, though.
Great.
Eddington, remember this political movie that was filmed during COVID?
Yeah.
I remember hearing about it, but I don't remember any concrete details.
2 guys running for office, one's Republican and one's Democrat.
Great.
Got your Pedro Pascal and your Joaquin Phoenix.
I'm sure nothing bad will happen to either of these two.
I heard it sucks. Fantastic Four. This sounds too on the nose, but this should be Fantastic Four missteps. This has so much potential to be like the future of the MCU, and it was just a stumble.
Yeah.
Think of all that they could have done. I mean,
and it did some things right.
Yeah,
but very little.
Very little.
It seems to me anymore that the directors and writers and things that they had working on the first phase of the MCU are not involved anymore, and the ones that they've hired in their place have definitely not understood the goal here. They've definitely not understood superheroes and what they stand for and what makes a good superhero movie, and they've just been
Jason, he has a name, and he worked for Marvel, and they let him go.
I get it. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, I mean, there was a guy. Freakier Friday. Remember Freakier Friday?
I tried to blot out the original one.
Well, mostly because everyone's like, "Oh my God, they fixed Lindsay Lohan's face. Her plastic surgeon should get an award." That's what.
You know what? I'm proud of Lindsay Lohan going through the mess of her life and coming out like not Amanda Bynes.
Yeah.
Good for her.
Genuinely.
I'm proud of her getting herself together. That is awesome.
Yeah.
I'm really upset of what we turned Amanda Bynes into, though.
Yeah, it's really sad. Oh, Rhett, do you know what I just remembered about Fantastic Four? Not to go back, but
oh yeah,
Rhett, do you remember we recorded a Fantastic Four video, like where we talked about it?
Yeah, there was a problem with the audio and it didn't work out, and we didn't even have the energy to redo the review because we were like,
We cared so little. We were just went, whatever. Like,
I mean, if we had a bigger audience that were scrambling for our review, we might have like actually recorded it again. But we had our discussion, and it was the problem with Fantastic Four is it does some stuff right and it does a bunch of stuff wrong, and you end up with kind of a meh at the end of it. So not enough passion to really give a shit enough to get motivated.
Yeah. Yeah. It's a problem.
Hey, The Long Walk, which is allegory of something political. I don't know.
Something stupid Stephen King-y. Ugh.
Freaking Luke Skywalker's in it.
Oh, God, I forgot about that.
Yeah, he's the evil military guy that's making him walk.
Wait, they try to make me believe that... Oh, okay. Yeah, sure, he's in the army. I believe that.
Yeah. Big, bold, beautiful journey. No idea.
Nope.
I think it's a time travel love thing.
Oh, all right.
Anyway, Tron Ares, we all forgot that was a movie. Remember the video of Jared Leto walking into a theater that was mostly empty and thanking him for coming?
Oh, so sad. Nobody really realized who he was.
Just a big failure on Jared Leto's part. Cost too much money.
I was, you know what? I was excited when I first heard this was announced because Nine Inch Nails was doing the music and say, oh man, well, cool. That'll be cool. Maybe I'll watch it. And then,
despite our cynicism, everybody, we actually want these movies to be good.
They're just not.
Really?
Yeah, they're just not. Black Phone 2, which got more, what would you call it, like fantastical, where it wasn't just a serial killer, now he's like a ghost from hell.
Oh, come on.
There's like a spirit,
spooky spirit.
It was good when you just die.
Yeah, we got a Springsteen movie.
Oh, I didn't even realize that was a thing.
Yeah.
About that.
Last year, Timothy Chalamet did a Bob Dylan movie.
Yeah. Good for you, Jeremy Allen White. I didn't realize this movie existed.
He was a good wrestler.
He was a good Von Erich wrestler.
Regretting You.
Who?
Yeah, exactly. Moving on. Oh, Scott Eastwood's in it. That's fun.
Oh, make that money, boy.
I really liked Frankenstein. I thought it was great.
I have not seen it, but I do want to see it.
Guillermo del Toro. Actually, good movie. I would recommend it. I saw a review, I want to say an IGN, that just dumped on that movie.
Really?
Yeah, it was overacting, and it's like, it's a Frankenstein movie. It's supposed to be exaggerated, like
it can be a little melodramatic.
Yeah, but it's like, oh, it's just terrible. Okay, come on. Guillermo del Toro? Frankenstein? Come on. Predator Badlands got a lot of flack. There was a lot of negativity. And despite people trying to crawl out and defend it for some obscure reason, it did not do well.
No, they really wanted it to, but boy, it died fast.
I heard Running Man was okay, but also made no impact.
None whatsoever.
Yeah. Anything we missed from the movies of the year?
28 years later.
28 years later, didn't want to bring up. You know what wasn't on there? Weapons.
The Weapons was not. Weirdly enough, it made money.
It did?
That show's so weird.
And this other shit did.
There's too many TV shows to really bring up. We got Andor season 2, which was really good.
Couldn't possibly have made an impact.
Yeah, Severance season 2, which took like 5 years between season 1 and season 2. Though I still like Severance, it's got the problem of it may not answer any questions in the future, so everybody's all concerned. We had The Last of Us season 2.
Oh yeah, which it did the thing all the game fans said it would do, and that is piss everybody off because it did the exact same thing the game did.
Yeah. Let me see. I'll skip down to the bottom of this list. Slow Horses still good. Adolescence. Adolescence has shown up on the top of many lists of the best TV shows of 2025. Do you want me to give you a rough outline of this movie? I don't know if any of you've heard of it.
I have heard of it, but go ahead.
Okay. Incredibly powerful examination of the manosphere through the eyes of a teenage killer who kills one of his classmates, based off a true story. The real story is it was a immigrant black kid that killed.
Oh,
yeah. And then instead in the show, they wanted it to not be racial, so they made it a white kid who kills one of his classmates.
Yes.
And everybody's been praising it as one of the best shows on Netflix. And they turned it into a examination of men.
Of course they did. rather than actually examine what it actually meant and the historical significance and any of that other stuff, let's fictionalize this to such an extent that it no longer applies. Yes.
The studio, Apple TV, Seth Rogen show.
Oh God, yeah.
Slow Horses, Apple TV. I haven't seen the new season, but Slow Horses is a good show. Department Q from Netflix. I'm aware of it, never seen it. SAS Rogue Heroes. I've seen the first couple seasons, haven't seen the latest stuff. The first couple seasons are really good.
Yeah, I've heard it's good.
Paradise, Disney Plus. The Gold, no idea. White Lotus, no idea. Blue Lights, no idea. House of Guinness, heard of it. See, Last of Us, Clarkson's Farm.
Heard of White Lotus. Clarkson's Farm, yes.
Pluribus, heard of it. We have our Severance. Code of Silence, Belson, Amandaland. Just a lot of garbage. I mean, there's artsy, prestige-y stuff. If anything, if you're looking for something, TV was probably the better swing this year in entertainment.
Possibly.
Mm-hmm.
If the prestige-y, artsy stuff is what you're aiming for. Did everybody forget we had Ironheart?
Mm-hmm. I tried to.
Oh my God, yes, I did. Fuck.
Ironheart was a year release. And this year's going to end with the movies making less than it did last year. Movies is running a deficit. Why can't I deficit of 760 million, something like that.
Holy cow!
From the year before. And we had Wicked and Avatar movie this year.
Oh.
Wow.
And Zootopia, and we're running a deficit from last year.
God damn.
Well, and not to color it, but how about everybody reflect on this year in entertainment? Like what did you think of the movies we got? We had movies that were hoping to be big bangers, but failed.
Oh, yeah.
And there were big failures this year.
Huge failures, yeah. I don't know. I mean, we went to see a couple of movies this year together, and I can't say that any of them made much of a lasting impression other than with the Superman movie. That one I remember thinking, this is so boring. I just want to leave. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It was so under all the movies that all the new movies that I saw this year were underwhelming garbage. I did see some things this year that I hadn't seen before, but they were like, I checked them out from the library, so they were older, or I saw them on YouTube or whatever, or watched them on streaming. And the older stuff was better. It just objectively was better.
I mean,
but true.
There was a lot of hope with 28 years later with me and you, Ross.
Oh my God, I was really hopeful, really quite hopeful. And the first half of that movie, first third half, somewhere around there, there was something there that you and I both liked.
Yeah.
And good Lord, that movie falls off a cliff and fast. Jesus. Because, I mean, unlike Sinners, where because, I mean, not to go into too much depth, but you and I felt like at least I felt Sinners has like one too many endings. Maybe two too many endings, right?
Yeah.
But they're not bad endings in and of themselves. It's just like, why do you have all three of them? Whereas the last half of 28 Years Later is just bad. There's no, it's just stupid. And it's just really irritating. And then the second one's coming out in, a couple weeks, and it's not even the same director anymore. Danny Boyle ain't doing it. I mean, he's a producer, but he's not directing. And, what are we doing?
Director of the very successful The Marvels.
One of the finest Marvel films.
Probably one of the biggest financial failures to come out of the Marvel universe.
Oh
yeah. Until the next one.
No, the Marvels, yes. They spent a lot of money and they lost a lot of for another Marvel movie to fail as much as it would have to be Doomsday that fails. That's how bad the Marvels did.
I'm not sensing from, what I've seen of Doomsday and what I've been hearing. I'm not sensing a home run here. What I'm sensing are a lot of red flags.
Well, let's speculate on the future next week. But what was 2025 to you guys? I mean, at least with film, Silver watched a lot more than some of us did.
In a word, disappointing.
I mean, you watched Avatar. You watched more stuff than any of us did.
Yeah.
Can't think of anything other than Avatar.
Well, okay, so how about this question then? Instead of being negative, what is your favorite movie of the year?
Favorite movie of the year?
Ooh. Here, go ahead, Jason.
Well, if I would have to, if I had to say favorite movie of the year, just this year, the only one I can think of that came out this year that I saw that it would have to be Superman.
Good Lord! Did you see no movies that came out this year?
No, none of them were interesting enough to me to go and see them.
So Jason's favorite movie is the one movie he saw.
Well, we saw that Lord of the Rings adjacent movie.
That was better than Superman. I forgot about Ride of the Hero.
Yeah, everybody did.
Yeah, that was garbage.
Yeah, I mean, it was bad, but it was better than Superman.
Maybe marginally better than Superman. I don't know.
Better music.
Do you know why? Because War of the Rohirrim came out last year.
Oh, see, there you go.
Oh, that would be why. Yeah.
All right, Jason engaged with the culture this year in a deep and inviting way.
Well, I like I said, we just went through the movies. They were all bombs. There really wasn't a movie that I thought, you know what, I really need to see this thing.
Oh, me and Ross had a few, and then they ended up bad. Yeah. But there were a few that we really wanted to see.
Because I mean, for me, the movie of the year for me this year that came out this year that I did see, it's Weapons.
There you go. And Weapons was very hyped. Quite a few people liked it.
I enjoyed it quite a bit. It's a good movie, fun horror movie. I enjoyed it quite a lot, and I think it's a movie that will, I don't think it's going to make a huge impact or anything as far as culturally. I think people will kind of remember it, but I think it will hold up. We'll see, but I think that movie's great, and I think Hollywood should listen to Weapons in that make movies for less money and good, and they'll make money because that movie made money. It made a decent amount of money.
Yeah. F1 was really good. I suppose to say Frankenstein was probably the standout for me this year.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. As far as TV shows, I don't know. Andor season 2 was good. Severance season 2 was good. I actually like The Paper, which no one talks about.
Oh yeah, I forgot that.
I'm an Office stan, so I was willing to give it a break more than most normal people would.
Sure.
What do you think, Silver? Do you have a favorite movie this year?
The very good, very ridiculous New Naked Gun.
Oh, yeah, there you go. That's not a bad choice. And we had Happy Gilmore too.
Oh yeah, that was good.
That was fun. They're out there. What about games? What about games? Is it going to be Silk Song with you? Is that what we're saying?
Most likely. It's like the only thing I've touched.
It'd be too easy to say Clair Obscur because I haven't played enough of it to. Like I played through the first bit.
Yeah.
Final Fantasy Tactics.
Shocking, truly.
That or Metal Gear Solid Delta.
Yeah, fair enough. God, for me, probably Battlefield 6, which is such a, douchebag answer, I think. But maybe not this year, though.
Douche it up.
This year it was a comeback story, but, any other year that'd be such a dude bro answer.
You are famously a dude bro.
Oh, yeah. Well, clearly. I mean, I was totally in a frat. Well, wait, no.
It might be a sleeper hit for me. Sandland.
What one?
Sandland. No one's heard of it, but.
Oh! Yes, I have. That's from the creator of Dragon Warrior, ain't it?
Dragon Ball?
Or no, Dragon Ball Z?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Who's passed? But it's his whole art style. I mean, is it amazing? No, but like it looks really good, and it's sort of a simple adventure. You wander around, you upgrade your tank. It's an RPG / tank game. It's fun. It's just a fun. I play it casually when I'm bored on my PlayStation Portal, laying in bed. So I play it in like little stints of 30 minutes to an hour.
Okay.
I'm enjoying Sandland. I am. Jason, did you play any games that came out this year?
I played a few. One that's I played the new Marvel one. What was it? I keep seeing Annihilus.
No, it's like Galactic Invasion or something.
Yeah. I like that one. That one was a lot of fun.
Jason played a game that came out this year. TV shows, yeah. What a weird, poor year for media in general. This is a big stumble. And then we had huge events this year. We had the freaking Hassan electrocuting his dog.
Gosh.
Oh
Weird-
God.
Weird streamer award drama.
Oh yeah, the long decline of iDubbbz. It's all so dumb.
Warner, the
Oh.
purchase of Warner and the eventual win of Netflix. Believe it or not, there's more news where it looks like Paramount issued another offer and Warner said that they would consider it. So it's up in the air again. Still probably
Great.
Netflix, but advent of AI across the board. I mean, there's big concerns what AI is going to do, and we're looking at another strike in the future with Hollywood.
Every
That'll
time they
go
go
well.
on strike, we realize how much we don't need them. They get more and more irrelevant every time they go on strike. I think it's a win for us.
Well, it's the floundering of a dying industry, is what it is.
Yeah.
I mean, this is the year of the failure of Marvel. They went from potential highs in the future to things going so poorly that they scrambled to replace their big villain that was supposed to, be the big Thanos
Right.
to forking out bucket loads of money to drag back in Robert Downey Jr. and other characters who were supposed to be dead or gone to try and revitalize this thing. We have finished filming Doomsday that wasn't a thing at the beginning of this year.
It is now, though.
That desperation ploy alone should tell you how things are going, at least with Marvel. I found an article that will tell you some interesting bits of information. So somebody went over the data that Disney released,
Mm-hmm.
and there was some telling information. They usually keep things close to the chest, but they were championing the big successes they've had. Disney says that Bluey was the most watched series on Disney Plus
Oh.
Yep.
and Hulu,
Wow.
totaling 26.5 million views. Moana 2 is the most viewed movie in every state and nearly every country with 80 plus million.
Which movie?
Moana
Moana
2.
2.
Oh my God.
With over 55,000 hours of content to explore, Disney Plus and Hulu were the place for unforgettable moments, blah, blah, blah. Okay. Well, what does this mean? Disney doesn't report subscriber numbers for Disney Plus and Hulu, so it's impossible to know if Bluey has lost its popularity or if families are using other platforms for their children's entertainment. But the fact remains the most popular show in Disney Plus experienced a troubling decline from last year. Disney streaming reveals its billions of hour streaming club. Bluey, American Dad, 911, Bob's Burgers, Bones, Desperate Housewives, Encanto, Family Guy, Futurama, Golden Girls, How I Met Your Mother, Grey's Anatomy, Always Sunny, Malcolm in the Middle, Sons of Anarchy. What do you see as a trend here, Ross?
These are all, well, Sons of Anarchy is like a 15-year-old show. Most of this is older, or at least started a long time ago.
Nothing here is newer than 2021.
Yeah.
The information we got from Disney is their most popular shows weren't made in the last 4 years.
Oh, wow.
This is just factually, like, the only one that's even of remote recentness that had any success was apparently Mandalorian in streaming hours.
God. Eesh.
Many of the shows like Golden Girls, Sons of Anarchy, Bones, and How I Met Your Mother have been in syndication for decades.
Yep.
This should tell you recent content created based solely on the numbers gives us a stark contrast that the last 4 years they've made nothing to compete with the Golden Girls.
Thank you for being a friend.
Well, think about what this means for I mean Disney in particular, but I bet it's not that different from other streaming services. I bet if you
Probably
looked
not.
at Netflix, your standout would be Stranger Things.
Yep.
But by and large, it's going to be like Suits or something and a bunch of older content. Does that tell you that we just Hollywood or media or creatives in general can't seem to actually make anything to top stuff they've made decades previously? And they spend more money to lose to shows that have been out for decades.
Yeah, I mean and we'd seen this before. I mean, you know, part of this all started like it was with the streaming wars, at least, where NBC saw that one of Netflix's biggest shows was The Office, and they went, "Well, we want that action too. I mean, The Office is ours." And so everyone started splitting off, wanting to. Well, we own this stuff, so we should get and they split the pie too many times, and now nobody's getting enough money except Netflix. And it's just so asinine. Hollywood, I mean, since COVID, I mean, what have been the big things since COVID? I guess Mandalorian was one of the big shows. But like as far as movies go, I can't think of anything major. I guess Wicked. I mean,
there was one movie that's missing off the list. They did a comparison of hours, let's see, amount of times watched. So Moana 2, Disney's top movie of the year, rewatched 80 million times. All right. What do you think Netflix's top movie of the year?
Oh.
We all forget, but it happened. K-pop Demon Hunters.
God, yeah, of course.
What do you think their number is?
15?
100 million times?
325.1.
Oh, wow.
God damn.
It did. Let's see. I think it was like 8 months. Moana 2 did 133 million hours. In 91 days, K-pop Demon Hunters did 520.
Oh my God. Wow. Holy crap.
How's Disney doing?
Really bad.
With Disney, I mean, it should be a walk in the park for them.
They had big movie releases. Captain America, Snow White. These were big, expensive movies. Moana 2 didn't come out this year.
Yeah.
No.
And what you should take from these numbers is what they're making today pales in comparison to what they made before, and they can't even make anything to eclipse stuff that came out 4 or 5 years ago, decades ago. They can't make a show today to compete with shows like Golden Girls.
Listen, I remember Golden Girls being on reruns when I was a kid.
Oh,
you
yeah.
know? I can't believe one of the big streaming shows right now is fucking Golden Girls. That is absolutely insane. The Office, I get it was more recent. It was a big sitcom. Okay, sure, but like, I mean, that's the other thing. Do you remember when like Burn Notice and Suits? I mean, these weren't like The Walking Dead. You know, like these huge shows on cable that you had to watch. You know, they weren't like that. They were kind of like, oh yeah, that's on in the afternoon. You know, all right, I'll watch it. So I mean, like B or C tier shows are getting like big numbers compared to stuff that they've spent hundreds of millions on to try and get people to watch.
Oh yeah,
it's absolute insanity. I mean, we've talked about it, but this is clearly. I mean, it's obviously a combination of a lot of things, but one of the things that clearly is the quality of writers and writing. It must have clearly gone into the hole, because some of these shows are not like big productions. Not to say they look ugly or anything, but like Burn Notice, Golden Girls, like Suits. I mean, these are just people talking.
They're just sitcoms, yeah.
Yeah, and Andor's not bringing in people.
Well, what's the biggest?
That show costs like hundreds of millions.
What's the biggest, most anticipated show this year?
Stranger Things, right?
Okay, yeah, Stranger Things. It's doing the numbers, but you wanna go a little deeper and learn something interesting?
No, always.
Season 5, episode 7 of Stranger Things, the recent season episode that came out, I think this last week or this week. Season side episode 7 is the worst rated Stranger Things episode in its entire history.
Oh God.
This is the big expensive show that everybody's been waiting for, and they just released an episode that's the worst rated in Stranger Things.
That's not great. That's not good for your last season.
Oh, I think the numbers are revised. It's now the second lowest scored episode. Excuse me.
No, well, got to get that right.
And personally, the season 5 sucks. It's bad. And from someone who loved season 1, season 5 is just a bad show. I wouldn't recommend it, but everybody's got to see it. And they had like that kid from the first one that disappeared. He came out as gay in the show. And they asked I think it was one of the producers or directors about it. And he said they put it in because that way your bigoted uncle had to sit and watch it.
Oh my God.
Oh my God.
And I was like, or I could just not watch it. And he's assuming we all have to watch Stranger Things. That's why it was in there, so that he could upset your bigoted uncle and he had to sit and watch it. As a kid came out as gay.
And how many people just decided to, at that point, to turn it off?
Jason, I stopped after the first episode.
Oops.
I didn't even get to the gay reveal moment.
Wow.
It's not good. It's not a good season, especially when season 4 ended. To give you an idea of how bad this is, and it's not just like, oh, well, I disagree with whatever because they're inserting politics. Season 4 ends where the apocalypse is happening, the city split in half, and you're assuming that's like crazy stuff is happening in season 5. Season 5 opens up where they pretend like everything's fine and everybody's still going to school.
What?
Yeah. And everyone's like, I thought the apocalypse, there was a rift in the middle of town. And the government showed up and they said, oh, don't pay attention to it. Swamp gas or whatever they're calling it.
Oh, Jesus.
Yes. Yep. They completely burned all of the hype from the last episode of season 4. Like none of it happened.
What idiots. Jesus.
It's just bad. This was a show everybody was looking forward to, and it's bad. Monk came out and has so many seasons, and I've seen all of them, and I'm still not angry with any of the seasons. I'm angry with multiple seasons of Stranger Things.
Yeah.
And then, I mean, we're avoiding, we're going to talk about the future, but it's like we had the Odyssey trailer come out.
Mm-hmm.
Like there's
people
are dismissing people's complaints about the historicity because it's like, well, it's it's a fantasy show. You had weird Ross. We had weird moments with these YouTubers who'd be like, "Did you know that the Odyssey is based off a book?"
What?
Oh, God.
What? Like it's Harry Potter or some shit.
My God. Whoa. Do you know that it's actually like a 2,000-year-old book? Like, who knew?
Well,
Yeah, it's one of the oldest written stories in human history, everybody.
Well, and oh God, I guess we don't want to get too far into this, but like that always bothers me because people, well, it's a myth anyway, and it's like, yeah, but it's a myth based in a real time period.
Yeah.
Like that's what kills. So like, yes, when things don't look right as far as like the armor, the buildings, the whatever, it's like there's a reason why that bothers people. Like the Bronze Age did exist. Like it's a real time period. And we have real
Have they
artifacts.
decided that they're going for a diverse cast?
Well, all the armor has to look like Spartans.
And badly. That's the thing that kills me. Like a bad copy of 300 Spartans. You know what I mean? Like that's what's shocking.
Poorly designed. Did you know that big black armored guy is supposed to be Agamemnon?
Well, you see, the black armor is like indicative of like his. It's like foreshadowing. Actually, dude.
Agamemnon was an older guy at the end of the Trojan War.
Yeah,
and not a giant man. All right. Like I saw, and then people complain, well, the stupid history obsessed guys. And it's like, no, it looks bad. Like I'm not even, look, Matt Damon's armor, fine. Cliche, Greek, whatever. Yeah. Agamemnon's armor looks like total horseshit.
Well, and like not only is, because I personally think like the design looks stupid, but it's implemented poorly. It looks like a bad 3D printing.
Yeah, it doesn't look like it's fit to his head super well.
Too big. It just looks bad. Like the texturing's horrible. Like,
and this is what we're supposed to expect in the future. This type of caliber of quality.
Yeah, from one of the biggest directors in Hollywood. I mean, arguably the biggest director in Hollywood right now.
At least the best reputation.
Yeah, and this is what we're getting. Get excited, everybody.
There's a new Muppets announced.
Oh.
A show developed by Seth Rogen.
Oh. Uh-oh. Let me guess.
Isn't the Miss Piggy one?
Nope, it's a show.
This.
We had Claire Obscure removed from the Indie Game Awards because it had some AI used in parts of its development.
Very silly. I mean, okay. By the way, if they're going to hold to this standard, a lot less indie games are going to be able to be up for this as time goes on.
Well, because indie games notoriously making a game is expensive. People are going to use AI to try and get their games done.
Yeah. Like, I mean, come on. I mean, at least at some point in the process. Well, that's not to say, like, large swaths of the game are going to be like AI art or whatever. I'm not saying that, but like, AI is going to be used in the process of making these games. I mean,
definitely.
Like, so if we're going to hold to the standard, I mean, nothing's going to be able to be up for that. Like, this is really a dumb hill to die on, unless there is very specific and egregious examples, which, frankly, Expedition 33 being as played as it is would have been found out already.
I'm going to end with two articles. Well, I'm not going to bring them up, but two comments from two different Japanese media guys. One is the director of Godzilla -1, Takashi Yamazaki, who said that overseas domestic development, they should stop worrying about trying to develop things for Western audiences and just make it really good for Japanese audiences, and the West will come.
Yep.
Yeah, probably.
And he's right. He's absolutely right.
Godzilla -1, that was amazing.
And then Evangelion creator Hideki Anno says that Japanese media should focus on domestic audiences and not overseas. I think it can be accepted, but we can't adjust on our side. Stop trying to cater. I mean, we talk constantly about they constantly make movies for small audiences and they don't cater to general audiences. But when it comes to your artistic endeavor, it makes something good and the audience will be there. I think what offends us more than anything is when you ostracize huge chunks of your audience.
Oh, yeah.
And I think Japan's realizing this. They've been diluting their own culture to try and cater to Western audiences. And you've had multiple big names now going like, we should just not do
that. From a financial perspective, the Western audience is bigger. But how many of the things that they've tried to cater to Western audiences, how many of those have been a success, and how many things have they put together for their own domestic audience that blew up in the West?
Yeah, well, and the reality is, like, anime, I mean, because let's be real, that's the big thing coming from Japan.
Yeah.
It's not their, as much as I like Godzilla -1, it's not their live action stuff.
No, by and large, their movie industry is not great.
Yeah, it has issues. But, I mean, anime developed a culture and a following here in the US and the West in general when it was really hard to get. Like, and there were some, there's some outlier shows like Cowboy Bebop where like it was bigger here than it was in Japan. I don't think they made Cowboy Bebop for the West because it took a year.
No,
to
they
get
did
here.
definitely not.
You know why they made Cowboy Bebop?
Nuh-uh.
Yeah, the studio that ordered the show said they wanted a show about spaceships. Because they wanted to be able to sell models to Japanese guys who sit and like to put together models. So they wanted a show about spaceships. And that's what he came up with.
That's hilarious. I mean, there are spaceships in it.
Yeah.
I would.
Yeah.
But about them? Well,
yeah.
That's funny. But like, yeah. And granted, this has taken decades for anime to develop this level of following. But like, they are at the point now where, like, yeah, I'm sure there's anime that is absolutely like the Western audience has thought about. But like, for the most part, the anime that people really love, at least in my eye, as someone who's has a toe dipped into it, this is the stuff that like is clearly not made specifically for the Western audience. To me, and it still does great. So like, why fight it? Why change what's working? And I'm sure they look at Hollywood and see how these studios, these directors, these writers, whoever, producers, have changed things to try and chase audiences, whether it's foreign or not, that doesn't matter. These audiences within the West or outside of it that don't care. And these projects end up failing. So I'm sure they're looking at it going like, yeah, we don't want to follow that. Like, that's stupid.
Well, the
People
West
like it now.
The West has multiple times tried to cater to China, only to anger their domestic audience.
Yeah, and just to have China, just to have the CCP censor it anyway.
Reduce Finn in a poster.
Yeah, and Ranger Solo. Remember that, everyone? Nobody cared. Nobody cared about Han Solo movie in China.
Mulan did really well. Oh, no, it didn't.
Oh, slave labor.
The only thing we seem to be able to produce that China cares about is furry content.
I look forward to the domination of Western furry imperialism. That's one thing they're useful for, by God. Winning the culture war against the communists.
Warcraft.
Yeah.
That's what brings down China is furries.
Yeah.
We can only hope.
China banned recently at cosplay conventions that the government said they weren't allowed to dress up as Japanese characters.
Oh, God.
And they also had some weird mandate with their TV shows where they said that they didn't like the whole trope of this wealthy guy finding like a peasant or lower class girl because it gave women unrealistic expectations of love.
Yeah. They had to nip that in the bud. We got to keep making more of ourselves, damn it.
True freedom in communism. We're telling you what type of shows not to make.
Yep.
Imagine being a producer or writer in that world. God damn.
We did have the 10-year anniversary of Force Awakens.
Oh, and I'm sure it passed with great fanfare.
I think what unadjusted for inflation, it's like the 5th highest grossing movie, something like that. But adjusted for inflation, it's the 11th. And for a movie to be that big financially, to make that much money, and Disney said nothing. There was no celebration. There was no re-release. Nothing.
Yeah.
And everybody goes, well, it made money. It was a huge release. And it was like, well, based on the Star Wars reputation. Yeah. It made a lot of money, and they did not. They didn't even like do a tweet or something. Like no celebration over the 10-year anniversary of Force Awakens.
Nah.
I mean, it really doesn't surprise me. The thing is that, like you said, the reason that The Force Awakens made so much money was not because it was a good movie, because it was not. It made money because of the reputation of Star Wars, and that's it.
Well, but the thing is, yeah, like you're right, and we knew that. But the thing is, like, it's baffling. Like it's an admission by omission that like, oh, actually, these sequels did terribly in the long run. Like actually, we know nobody gives a shit about these, despite the fact they made a ton of money, because what we made didn't stick.
Well, and they can look at the merchandise sales.
Yeah. So it's like, why are we going to bother putting in any effort to celebrate a movie that in the long term has done nothing for us, really?
Like, I believe
throwing away good money after bad.
Yeah.
Because if I recall, Bob Iger felt like he got a coup, like won over on George Lucas by getting Lucasfilm for like $4 billion, because it's clearly worth more than $4 billion.
Sure.
How much of a coup did he get on him? Because they still haven't made enough money to justify the $4 billion. Like they haven't earned more than $4 billion.
That's right, Bob. You thought you got one on me, but joke's on you. I knew you'd fuck it up.
It hasn't paid for itself yet.
No. Nope. And it
and the way it's going, it isn't going to.
Didn't Hasbro eat a big one with like overproducing their toys too?
Yes, they did.
So I mean, it's like tangentially ruined other businesses too. Like, that's hilarious. Jesus.
I mean, how many years has it been since our last Disney movie? They were trying to do one a year.
Yeah.
The first Star Wars movie to lose money was the Han Solo movie. The first Star Wars movie in history to lose money was Solo.
Well, I mean, come on, Red. I mean, Han Solo was a notoriously, like, nobody really knows him. I mean, yeah. Oh, wait, no.
And it looks like, based upon more recent numbers, that Rise of Skywalker probably lost money too.
Yeah, the updated numbers are insane.
Yep. Cost alone.
Jesus.
What a bad year.
Well, the funny thing is, this year, like, the movies themselves that came out this year had issues and didn't make money, blah, blah, blah. But on top of that, there's revelations that we've gotten about movies from years ago that it's like, oh, well, like Rise of Skywalker, where it's like, yeah, there's no way this made money. Was it the Marvel? No, it was the Eternals. Was that another one that we found out about? Its actual budget? It's like, oh yeah, it's super lost money.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
And it's just like, this year's just been crazy for that.
Didn't we get an updated budget for, was it Acolyte or something like that?
Yes. I believe it was Acolyte. We talked about that a while back.
Yeah. Just throwing
Can't remember what it
money
was.
away. Like, it would almost be more effective if they filled a hole with it and cemented it over, because at least it made something.
Yeah.
The most expensive hole in the world, just full of $200 million.
Love that.
But it fixed potholes. Amazing. Well, final reflections on the year 2025, because next podcast we're going to look to the future, everybody. Hopefully a lot more positive, and everything's going to be great. What'd you think of 2025?
I'm sure it will be.
In the words of Gordon Ramsay, it's bland. Bland.
This is rotten.
Yeah, it's bland.
I've eaten this.
It's frozen.
It's rotten. Ross?
Oh God. Well, you know what that is. That's oh God. Yep, that's all. Just, I mean, a couple of bright spots, but mostly just disappointment.
Man, I wanted 28 years later to be good.
Truly, I mean, that one hurt me the most, and I'm not even lying. It made me real sad.
That trailer really hyped us up.
Well, it did, and it was so good. I mean, it was such a good trailer, and rewatched the other two movies in anticipation, and it didn't live up to it at all.
Yeah, I watched the other two right up until.
So sad.
So did you, yeah.
Yeah.
How was 2025, Jason?
Disappointing, for sure. I mean, I got to say that about the only thing that I watched that was new were anime. The stuff that was new coming out on either television or movies or video games really. I mean, I am a Borderlands fan. You turned me on to the Borderlands franchise, and Borderlands 2 was amazing. And I don't even own Borderlands 4. I probably won't even buy it.
And that's shocking because you're such a big fan. You bought the Telltale games.
Yep. And that was fun. But basically, yeah, it's all been disappointing. I'm hoping that the people who are making media and stuff for the next year have hit the bottom of the hole and decided to stop digging. But I don't think that's where we are yet.
I mean, they're hoping, because who knows if Hollywood survives another bad year.
Seriously.
Yeah, Survive Till 25 turned out real bad.
I think my biggest disappointment, the one movie I had the most hope for, was Superman, and it really bummed me out.
Yeah. I mean, it definitely had potential, but there were a lot of red flags about it. Like Gunn saying that he couldn't get a bead on Superman until he got the dog right, or he got the idea of the dog, and the dog was one of the worst parts about the movie.
Truly. Fucking horrific.
Genuinely a bad dog. Well, 2025 sucked, everybody. Let's hope
Sure did.
Let's hope everything gets better. There were some bright spots, there were some standouts. But overall, all of the big tentpole stuff, the big movies failed, the big games failed, the AAA stuff.
Yeah.
And we're all sitting here wondering, like, what are you doing? We've had many prescriptions as to why things have failed, and those are previous podcasts. But it was fun to go down memory lane and be like, oh yeah, that came out this year.
It's been rather gratifying to see some of these indie games really succeeding with the basically the lack we've had of some really strong AAA offerings. And I think that some of that is, these game companies are finally standing up and saying, you know what, we need to make fun games. We can't listen to these companies like Sweet Baby Inc. and BlackRock and things like that. And we need to do what's going to be good for our customers, which will in turn be good for us.
We'll see.
Yeah.
I'm not confident, but the indie community at least has a chance because they're indie and their games don't cost horrific amounts of money.
Yeah.
Regardless, let's end this podcast. It's been a long one, and end of the year. So we'll be back in the new year. We will.
Oh my God!
I know. So have a good year. Enjoy your New Year's. Be responsible or whatever. I don't care. We don't talk.
Oh.
And let's at least hope things get better.
Please, Lord.
At any rate, we're out.
If you like the show, follow Rhett, Jason, Ross, and Silver, the world's most lethally stupid internet personalities, on Twitter at DG Podcast or on Instagram at Distracted Gamers. If you liked or hated what you heard here today, you can email them at thedistractedgamers@gmail.com and share your feelings. Not that Jason would care, since he hasn't any, of course.
Oh my God, it's so juicy.